quick recap. You kind of, let's see where to start. Basically, Irina and, what's his name? Irina and her brother, Ismark, uh, you were hired by them to take Irina to the village of Balaki. You guys said, cool, yeah, we'll do that for like 50 gold. That sounds great. So you started on your about a day and a half journey. You made it to this Vlaki encampment out near a big lake or with a river, and you guys were able to rest. You're able to meet some of the local. I keep calling them Valaki.
Vistani?
What the hell are they? Vistani. Thank you. You ran into a Vistani encampment and met the locals. You guys got some rest. Had another creepy night, and then had your fortunes told by whatever her name was.
By
Ava.
that lady.
Ava.
Madam
You
Ava.
guys, Madam Ava. She read some fortunes to you guys. She told you where you could find like some kind of tome related to Strahd. She told you where you could find a couple weapons. She told you essentially that Irina Koliana could possibly be an ally to help you against Strahd. You guys also approached Irina about that, had a conversation with her. And then three of you wanted your death, wanted to find out how you ended, how your life would come to an end, and had your fortunes told on that as well. Some of your fortunes were, kind of obscure. Some of yours a little more specific. And then, you guys left to continue down the road without Al. Luckily, Al was able to catch up about 30 minutes down the road. And and then from there, it started to get, you guys continued on the road, it started to get a little later at night. But you made it to, you stumbled upon this windmill. You guys, I think one of you said like, hey, this could be the windmill that we have the deed to, without like really any proof. It was just a windmill. I don't even know if you guys found the deed. But upon approaching the windmill, you guys were warned by a crow. And then you went inside and you noticed there were like children, the bones of children. You found the bones of children kind of spread out all around. You guys climbed around the outside to kind of spy through the window. You noticed a couple women upstairs were kind of dancing. They had a pin that they were poking kids with. There were a couple children upstairs as well that they were pricking with pins, laughing and giggling.
1 minute too early.
I missed that. I missed
1 minute
that
too
part.
early.
I don't remember there being actual children there.
Yeah, I missed there being children and them getting poked. I'm much more angry
Yeah.
than I was already.
There were children up there that were being pricked.
So I saw that stuff when I went up.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
And yeah.
And then Constantine, after witnessing this, came downstairs, informed the party. There's a little weird tension with Al like telling lies, pretty nitty willy, just like letting loose, and then like 10 minutes later just coming clean about it. So it caused a little bit of awkward tension between him and Malachi. Malachi was like almost like blinded, like almost in disbelief. Like I'm in this weird land with these guys I thought I could trust. And now, this guy that, I would at least consider a friend. We fought together, and he just lied to my face. Malachi just didn't want to lash out on Al. Instead, stormed upstairs, confronted this first, looked like an older mid-30s woman, and just blasted her. So let's go ahead and roll for initiative, and whatever that spell is. We will get that.
I got a 20.
Well, hello.
Hello
For
there.
initiative.
We are rolling
that
for
one.
initiative.
Did you say roll for initiative?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
Zars rolled a 7. Constantine rolled a 5.
Oh, okay. You're doing him, Jacob. Got you. All right.
13.
All right. Ignore my second roll. I rolled a 20 for initiative.
Sorry, give me just a moment to get this set up.
This is one way to come out of a dream.
I am
Fighting some ladies.
We are fighting some
That
ladies.
initiative roll is crazy, Al.
Thank you.
Is that a nat 1?
That is a nat 1.
I was like, why is it red? And I clicked on it, I was like, oh.
checking.
He doesn't realize we're fighting yet.
Who doesn't?
Al. Got a nat 1.
Oh boy. L. You still add your modifier.
Yeah, that's a 2.
So let me go.
Out of game, it is crazy for me. I heard that we're ending at Madame Ava, and then I get told, hey, show up 10 minutes late to the next session.
Sorry.
I love it.
Okay.
Constantine is 5. I can't change his initiative, but
So, yeah, Kalen doesn't really know what's going on. All he sees is green light emanating from the windmill. And, I mean, go ahead and give us a quick description, kind of spilling the beans here, but go ahead and describe what Kalen is seeing from outside of the windmill, Malachi.
I don't know if it would actually make. I don't think it emanates any light. I mean, it might emanate a soft like aura from my hand, but I'm casting inflict wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm casting inflict wounds on this woman at the top of the staircase, and like I had said last time, like my kind of whole, like I'm kind of in a blind rage at the moment, so like my whole mentality is like, this is just an unshielded, horrible person that we believe to be cooking children. So like my whole goal here is to just tap her on the shoulder and then to just continue my seething walk. Like I'm fully expecting this to just nuke her in game, and I am just going to keep on walking right by. Like that's what my character's thinking is. These are but ants that we are going to step on and then resolve this issue immediately. So I don't know if you would see anything other than a windmill from the outside.
Okay. So Kalen sees nothing. All those words I sent you, just ignore them. You see a windmill. Does he hear anything?
Screaming?
All right, there's no
in
indication.
A second, maybe? I don't know.
There's no indication there's any. Okay, so right now, Kaylin doesn't see or hear anything, so we'll rewind that bit.
Al's
Go
downstairs.
roll. Yeah,
He's
Al
surprised.
is. It looks like you're upstairs, Al, but you're actually just down below, but in that spot. Yeah,
Okay.
on the two, you're aware that there's some kind of combat. You're not just because you rolled like a 1 doesn't mean you don't realize you're in combat. You might not be fully aware. You might be kind of like confused, like why. But I think we all kind of we could see the tension. Everybody was able to read the room good enough that Malachi's gonna go upstairs and start some shit. So let's get those dice.
All right, I'm gonna roll to hit. If this misses, I'm leaving the call.
This is bad.
15 to hit.
It does not.
Oh.
When it misses, can I still? No, because it missed, so it didn't even hit her. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
I have something that I could do on a hit, but
So you walk upstairs. Did you grab her? How does this spell?
it wasn't. It
Work.
just has to be a touch. So like it would have just been like I'm not like grabbing a hold of her. It was just going to be like one hand on the shoulder for the cast
Okay.
time.
So you walk up to like touch her. She kind of skirts backwards. And out of the way, like just barely. She wasn't fully expecting you to be running up the stair or walking at this pace up the stairs.
Okay.
Advantage for surprise.
I wasn't even gonna mention it. I'm chilling.
I'll
I'll take my punishment.
I can give you. I can give you advantage on just this one. We'll give you one.
Just out of
chance.
curiosity, let's see. I'll try to hit her one more time. Well, we're gaining info. Does a 16 hit?
Does not.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn.
What are you guys attacking in there?
Okay.
Okay.
It's
so,
just
well,
three. It's just 3 women. Just 3 chefs.
Just three ladies
Chefs in
whipping it up
heaven.
in the kitchen.
So you go to, whatever Malachi was planning to do in this blind rage. She kind of steps out the way. Ooh, excuse me. Are you here for? What was that you just tried to do?
Not really any of your business, I suppose. We'll get to it soon enough.
Are you here? Excuse me. She goes silent for a moment. And then she starts to tremble. Her skin starts to sag and turn into a pale gray, bluish, purplish color. She starts to grow boils. Her hair starts to shrivel and fall out. And before your eyes, she transforms into an old, ugly, hunched creature. Then she locks eyes with Malachi. And she speaks.
Daughters, we have company.
Guys, it's gonna save us a trip
Uh-oh.
upstairs. They're gonna come to us. This is great.
Yeah, great.
All right. Let's see.
You know, you should have just offered to kiss her.
Could have done that. I could have done that.
Whenever you failed, and then she might have been all right with it.
Let's see. She's gonna walk up. Do you have your weapon drawn, Malachi? What is he? Do you have a shield?
I believe
you?
I'm holding the short sword in one hand, and I don't have anything in my offhand.
All right. She reaches to try and grab your sword. Go ahead and just give me a quick, you can go athletics or strength check.
I have +1 to both, so we'll go 12 on that.
Okay, yeah, perfect. She tries to make a maneuver to like grab like the blade of your sword. But you know, with little effort, you know, she kind of fumbles it. You're able to get out of the way. She then just disappears in front of your eyes. There's no like blank, there's no noise, there's no sound, there's no shimmer. It's literally 1 second she's there, and then, you know, in an instant, just gone as if nothing was there ever. Constantine is up.
I'm going to whip out where she was just now. I don't know if she's just turned invisible or if she's teleported somewhere. Try to see.
Okay, make an attack roll.
$14.
Yeah, I mean, on a 14, you kind of whip in that general area. It doesn't connect with anything. You're unsure if you missed or if she's there. You can't really tell.
Okay, so I have a bonus action.
Yeah.
That's a question, by the way.
Yes.
I'm not declaring. So we're in the room, right, where she just was,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's stairs going up where we assume the daughters are going to come out of. So I'm going to my level 4 feat is that I can turn invisible. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to spider climb onto the wall. Whatever action that takes me to do, so I can position myself invisibly in a position to be able to attack.
Okay, in this room?
Yes. It's got a high ceiling, right?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet up.
Yeah.
To the next floor. So you have that staircase running up on the other side of the room, but that's
I'm I'll position myself where I can get them as they're coming down the stairs, right? But not where I'm right in their line of sight or path. But if you're allowing this, what I want to do is get in a position where I've got high ground, I'm invisible. Before we went in there, I had equipped my shield and the one enhanced whip.
Okay.
And I believe that's what my character sheet says too, but
yeah, I mean, pretty much anywhere in this room you can be further back towards the back line, up in the back corner. Well, you got 10-foot range on your whips, right? So I would say, I mean, pretty much anywhere in the center, right? If they're kind of coming down, anywhere in the center of this room, up in the ceiling, you have access.
I'll do that.
So.
That's fine with me. And then I don't know because I didn't get a chance to research it, so I don't know. I think this is a level 1 invisibility spell. I don't know how long it lasts or if it dispels if I attack or anything like that. So I'll let Jacob.
Yeah, it
manage
lasts an
that part
hour
of it.
and does dispel once you attack or use an action.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And they
Then
can
I'm gonna
still
be up there
attack you.
invisible. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
All right. Anything else? If not, Kalen. Kalen, you kind of heard some screeching, of like an old woman or something, from out where you're at. What's going on in Kalen's mind in this moment? What's he?
So everything that we did the recap for yesterday didn't happen then?
Oh no, all that happened. Just
Oh.
not the instead of appearing here and seeing the glowing green light,
hmm
you kind of come to, and then you hear the screeching of an old woman. You know, like
After everything else, after the nightmare, though?
yeah, yes, yes.
Okay.
Um,
He would definitely try to go and investigate. He would think that I need to check to see if that's the person that I saw, or that's the POV that I had in that dream. So Kalen would approach. How far is that? Because we're going by actual turns, right?
Yep. Yeah, as you start moving towards the windmill, you do notice Ismark and Irina off to your left, about 30 feet.
Oh, absolutely. We would talk to them and see what's up. Hey, do you guys know where the rest of the party is?
Yeah, they went inside the windmill. They were arguing, Malachi and Al, and I mean, you heard that screech, right? I don't know what's going on in there though.
Oh, I'm a bit disoriented right now. I had a really vivid vision, if you will, of this
Yeah.
place, and I'm hoping that's not one of my guys in there strung up. But what were they arguing about?
We don't have. You don't have time to really have a full-blown conversation right now. You can
Mhm.
you can continue if you want on
Mhm.
your next turn. But I'd say that's about as much information as you can get. You can kind of get like one Q&A out each round.
Bet. All right.
So is there anything else Kalen wants to try and do here?
How far am I from the? Okay, I could reach in there. I took a feat that gives me telepathic, where I can send out something, but I can't respond, or they can't respond back to me through it. So I would reach out to whoever could hear me. It's within 60 feet. Hey, I don't know if any of you can hear me in there, but is everything okay? Obviously, they can't respond to me, but that's what I would try to broadcast in there.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Malachi, you hear this voice. Does it sound like
me?
You? Okay, so
Oh.
you hear Kalen's voice in your head, like, "Hey, is everything okay?" Also, it's your turn.
What? What? I don't know. It's my turn?
Yes. You do not have your action though. You do have a bonus action, and you have your movement speed.
No bonuses out of the little cleric over here. Movement speed. I mean, she's gone. As far as I know. I mean, yeah, I guess I was within melee range of her, right? When she vanished?
Yes.
Okay, so well, no, I don't have an action. Okay. I guess I'll just move off to like the center of the room a little bit, just like 5 or 10 feet, kind of to the center where I just kind of step into the room. I was kind of at the top of the staircase at the beginning. So I'll just kind of
Okay.
stand in the center of the room. That's all good. Guess
Yeah.
that'll tell us if she's there, because she'll probably take an opportunity if I get out of her melee.
Yeah,
Maybe.
nothing.
I mean,
You
she
just
might not. She
move-
might not blow her cover.
You move over there, and nothing
Okay.
really happens. Nothing occurs.
Okay. Yeah, that concludes my turn.
All right, you do have, everybody has the ability to ready an action on your turn. So instead of taking an action, you can essentially prepare to do something in response to something else happening. You know, an example would be like if Al doesn't want to heal Constantine right now, he can say, if Constantine takes, you know, if he gets hit, then I cast minor heal on him.
I did
Or it
not
can be
know that was a thing, so it can just be like a something
anything.
on deck
Anything, yep.
triggered by anything.
If
Yeah,
you say like, oh, I prepare inflict wounds, and then if like she shows up and then she doesn't show up, does the spell like
No.
go away still?
Nope.
Okay.
Is that just vocal, or is that in Beyond D&D Beyond?
That is, I mean, it's, I don't know what you mean. Is it in
Like, do I just
there?
say,
It might-
"Hey,
you just
I'm
tell him.
preparing this"?
Yeah, you got
Okay.
to let me know. You can't come
Okay.
sneak attack out of nowhere.
So
But
yeah,
you do have to declare it. But
I'll
yeah,
and you
But
can
your-
only
your action
prepare
is
on your
done, though.
turn.
yes, you can prepare an action.
Okay.
Which
on
your action
turn.
was already used.
Which, okay, shit, I forgot your action was burnt. My bad.
Understood. Got it. I'll know that for the future.
My bad. But just so
For
everybody
future
knows.
reference.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. Thank you. All right.
Okay,
That'll conclude.
Xeris is up.
Okay, he's gonna take a piece of glass out from his pouch, throw it at the entrance of the stairs, and then the glass is gonna turn into a bunch of daggers, and cast cloud of daggers like right at the doorway of the stairs, the top.
Okay, what the fuck?
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. but-
Cloud of daggers.
Is this something I would see from outside? Like, would this go through the wall?
Well, I was also going to have Des fly. He has 60-foot speed.
You can. Kaylin can give me a perception check. And sorry, say again.
I was just gonna
14.
have Des fly 60 feet as close as he could to Kaylin and Ismark and Irina.
Okay, which I think
'Cause I
would be
think he could get
all
there.
the way. Yeah, he can
Yeah.
get there all the way.
And then just be like, trouble! Rah!
Got it.
All right. Anything else from Xeris?
That will be it.
Okay, let me see. Let me, oh, just a moment. As an action. Yeah, in this instant that all this is happening, right before you guys could hear the, you know, giggling and, you know, little bits, you know, a little pitter patter of foots. You could hear the two women upstairs making noise. The moment that the creature in front of you transformed and then screamed. Dead silence upstairs. You hear absolutely nothing. Al, you are up.
I forgot there were children up there.
Let's see. So this is the bottom of the stairs?
That it would be the. Let me look. It's hard to. I guess so. Yeah, it looks like it's blended, so we'll go with that being the bottom. So I'll move. Did you want your cloud of daggers at the bottom?
Just right at like the doorway.
There's no doorway. It's like a.
Oh, okay, it's just stairs.
Yeah, it's just like stairs that kind of go up. You know, like the doorway would be like where the
Yeah, just of the
next
entrance of the
level.
next floor. Yeah.
Okay, so kind of where it is, like. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they came through there, they would have to pass through.
Yeah.
Can I see if Al could tell what this thing is? Is there like a history? Can I do a history check?
Yeah, you can go history. Yeah. Give me a history and investigation also if you wanted to.
I got 18 history and a 9 investigation.
Well, it was one or the other, Al.
Oh, sorry, history.
So I'll give you the history. What was it? 19?
18.
18. On an 18, you've never encountered one of these before. But you've definitely heard stories resembling, you know, these creatures that kidnap and eat children, you know, or these creatures that like try to manipulate people, and you know they're able to make themselves pass themselves off as humans. Sometimes, you know, beautiful and attractive, sometimes they pass themselves off as like old decrepit ladies. But they always, from these stories, you know that they always prefer their ugly, true selves. You are dealing with some kind of hag.
Thank you.
On an 18, you know that hags are typically solitary creatures. If there's 3 that have banded together, they are especially dangerous.
Okay, I'm gonna cast
focus
Shield of Faith on Malaki. You get 2 AC. You can just make an adjustment to your AC for 10 minutes. And that is a concentration spell.
Would that be override AC? I've never done that before.
Yes.
Override AC to 18. And I reject it because I'm mad at Al.
And then as a bonus, I'm just gonna tell the party, hey.
Oh, speaking doesn't require a bonus action.
Okay. I think I recognize what this woman is. I don't think we should split up. And then Al ends his turn.
Okay. 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 I'm nervous.
You're
Let's
nervous.
see.
I never made a second character. We're not gonna die here.
Mine's not done. He's close, but he's not done.
I gave him 2 second characters.
I've got characters. Okay. Constantine, you're up.
John.
John, it is your turn. Can you hear us, John?
He could
On
be.
once for yes.
Another thing he said when he was on the phone with me, he's coming from Amarillo to East Texas, so it's notorious for not the best service. So he could be in a low spot right now.
Maybe just ready a whip attack for if he sees the hag.
Yeah, we're gonna go with like a group.
I'm gonna crawl over to the top of the door. Is the door open? The one from to the upstairs?
Yeah, there's no door there. There is a windmill
Okay.
of daggers, however, up there. Just.
So I can't.
So you can, depending on what
Is there a window out of this room?
Yeah, there's windows all around, and you've already scoured this whole place. There's windows everywhere, aside from the roof. But I think there's like 3 levels. Each level had windows inside.
Right.
One on each. There's 4, pretty much access from any north, south, east, west. 4 windows each level.
So since I can't look through the door to see if the tags are still in there, I'm gonna go out one of the windows and go up and see if I can look in and see if the hags are still up there.
Okay, which window? You're kind of in the center right now. You can go northwest, southwest, northeast, southeast.
I'm gonna go southeast.
All right, southeast. You climb out that window. And then what? You said you were going upstairs?
Yeah, I want to go up because I want to see what's happening in the room above.
Yeah, you crawl up there. Let's see where this window is located. Yeah, you crawl like right up to that next window, and you get a quick peek in. You don't see anything in there. It's empty, whereas before there were 2 women. You can't.
Right. Are the two kids gone?
From where you're at, you can't see. You do hear something that could be a couple children, and there's like a little, almost like a cage. There's a couple like wooden walls. Just from where you're at, your line of sight's blocked.
Okay.
You're pretty sure the children are in there.
Yeah.
But you just can't really see unless you climbed in.
All right. How much action do I have left, or bonus action?
You still have an action, a bonus action, and you got like to half of your movement speed left.
Okay. Gosh, I don't know. I can jump down there
What
and
up,
tell
Pop?
everybody that the room's empty. I'll do that. I'll jump back down and
we all might die here pretty soon.
or crawl back down or whatever into that room and then tell everybody that the room is empty. I don't know if you guys can see me. I think I'm still invisible, but you should be able to hear me.
We just saw the window just burst open.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You'll
you
probably
were
think it's one of
visible.
the hags, honestly, since she just disappeared as well.
Yeah, before you guys can really like freak out and react to like, oh shit, there's a hag busting in this window. You hear Constantine's voice. Um,
Hey, the ones upstairs have gone, but I think the kids are still up there.
where does Constantine want to position himself?
I'll stay on the wall and head. I'm now back in the room with everybody else, right?
Yeah, if you want to be. You can be like inside that
Perfect timing
window,
indeed, boo.
upstairs,
Yeah, I'll be on.
or on the ceiling, and you still have like that same access to the stairs and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the stairs. Obviously, I'm not gonna get close to all the spinning blades or whatever, but I'm assuming that's gonna get dispelled, and we're all gonna go up there or something. So I'm just biding, and I will hold right there.
Okay. Okay, Kalen.
Well, upon hearing Dex, I'm going to rush into. Where's the entrance to this place? I imagine it's on the other side.
Yeah, as you start to run, Ismark says, hey, Kalen, do you need us to do anything, Irina and I?
I imagine that you guys should be close for support, but I don't know if they would want you guys to be at risk if they have you out here.
Okay, well,
But I would at least come to the door because I don't know what's going on in here, or
Okay.
if they're okay at all.
Okay, we'll do that.
How far is
Let me measure to.
that? I got what 30.
Uh,
Yeah, so I'm like,
do we
done
see
moving.
rulers?
It's in the top left.
I see it.
Flourish.
Euclidean. Okay.
Are those stairs outside? Like as it is in the photo?
Let me see.
Yeah, it's like scaffolding.
Yeah,
on
those are
the-
that's scaffolding on the second story. So it's about 10 feet above you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the second story of the lighthouse.
Gotcha.
Give me a perception check.
14.
Give me just a moment. Yeah, as you were running up, you saw some kind of creature up on that scaffolding.
I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna try to rush in.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
Right. Any Kalen rushes up, anything else?
Same group,
Mm,
just some cams on.
Do you have Mazdino out?
Yeah, he typically would be like in my shirt or on my shoulder.
Or Mazzino? Here he is. Let me give him
Yes, my mechanical gecko.
Julio.
He's the real character.
Wait, are you Calivan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything I can do to help them because I don't know what's going on. Within range.
No, we've always had 5.
No, There's nothing I can do. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
I've never had telepathic before, but if I can outreach to people within a range, if I use detect thoughts along with it, could I then know what they are trying to say back to me?
I mean, yeah, if you send them a message like, "Hey, think your thoughts," or think your answer. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think you have to think something to say it. So, yeah.
Bet I can only
So
do this
yeah,
once a day, but this is the time.
absolutely.
Seeing Dex, I will definitely reach out to. I don't want to scuff your name. I don't know. How do I say it? Varus?
Zars.
Zaris.
Oh, yes,
I'll reach out to
Zaris.
Zaris and ask what's going on. It would be telepathic.
Okay.
If you can respond right now. I cast a spell so I can hear you at least this once.
3 hags
Hags?
fighting in here.
What is a hag?
Not sure. That's just what Al said.
Got it. I'm rushing in with Irina and Ismark right now. And that'll be it. I can't do
Okay.
anymore.
Malaki.
We have no new info. There is a storm of daggers at the top of the staircase. I had an aha moment after, I think I took a bit of an ego hit whenever she so easily dodged my aura farm walk. You know what I mean? So it kind of snapped me out of it, and I did think, I think I've taken this few seconds to think and become a little bit more rational. I'm now thinking about Ismark and Irina, and about how they are probably the most at risk to invisible mage magic using women, that I'm now assuming that that's all that these are. So I'm gonna spend my movement to get near where did they get to? Are they up in the room with us now? Where are they at? Because now I'm thinking like Ismark and Irina. I'm thinking these are the people we're here to defend. More or less.
From
Like,
your point of view, you just know that they were outside somewhere. They're
okay.
probably like out kind of in the tree line.
Sorry, did Al tell us they were hags? I don't.
Did he
you said
vocalize
he used
that?
the
Al did.
bonus to say it, right?
I'm just wondering because we're still in combat. Like, we're not necessarily like open for conversation, are we? Or are we like?
Yeah, you can have short, one sentence here and there.
Maybe
Okay.
take an Arcana check to see if you know anything about these things. Maybe it didn't disappear. Maybe it polymorphed into.
Yeah,
something
I guess
small.
could I do a history or a arc whatever? Could I do some type of check just to see, now that Al's told us that they are hags, what I might gather from that? I mean, my whole thought is kind of, let's protect the people that can't be protected. Jacob's got twirling blades where the kids are, so I'm like, okay, next best option.
Yeah, what are you trying to find out? What are you trying
I want to know if they can teleport, like if they literally just vanished from existence, or if they're invisible, stalking us, like hiding in, well,
Yeah, it's gonna be like a pretty high history check. This would be like, have you
Okay, let's just, if I can do
studied,
that, yeah, if I can do that real quick.
this might
I don't know if it's
be,
gonna affect my,
like another 18.
yeah, no, okay. So not knowing much of anything about hags, I'm just gonna kind of make my way, I guess. I'm gonna position myself on the stairs where we walked up so that I can like have a visual And I'm assuming seeing Kaylin at the bottom of the stairs at this point, right? If I'm on the staircase, I can see him in the room down there.
Yeah, you're trying to run over here, gonna vault over the stair.
Yeah. So I
Railing,
just
hop
want to
down.
kind of hop down and just like get a peek downstairs. Maybe they vanished down there, and then I'm thinking also about Ismark and Irina, and then boom, I see Kaylin at the bottom. Yes.
Yeah, give me an athletics check
Okay.
to vault over that railing
Okay.
and land on the stairs.
19.
Yeah. Whatever you
18.
say happens.
Okay, yeah, no,
Um,
nothing flashy. It's almost like the thing was just not even there. I just kind of hop it and
Yeah. You
land.
hop down from there. You can see pretty clearly that Kalen is down here and Ismark and Irina. Well, actually, I guess you can't see from your.
It's fine. It's fine. As
Yeah.
I can mind's eye.
They are all like just 10 feet, like right in the doorway is Kalen. 10 feet behind him, Irina and Ismark.
Okay.
Um,
I think seeing them there, and I guess I'm just halfway between floors, right? Is that how these stairs kind of work? I'm like
yeah,
halfway between them.
You could like with that athletics check, you can get back up, no problem.
I'm not necessarily worried about going back up. I kind of would rather leave myself in a position where it's like if I'm looking down to my left, I can see Kaylin and them, and then if I'm looking up to my right, I can see Zaris and kind of the ceiling of the previous room. So I'm just gonna chill there. I've used a lot of. I feel like that would take my turn just to kind of gather as much info as I could without much words said. I don't really know. So let's just call it that. Now I've got my eyes on them. I know that they're not like dying at this exact second. So that'll be my turn.
Okay.
And I've got to go pee real quick.
Zaris is up.
I will take out my wings and fly through the window right next to me, and just up to the window to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, is that where you want to stay? You kind of fly up there. Again, you don't see
Yeah, and
anything.
I'll stay there, and then I'll have Des try to fly in through the window that Constantine left open.
Okay, do we have Des on this map?
Yeah, he's.
There
Yeah,
is.
I just moved him.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then I will ready a Eldritch Blast for if I see any of the hags.
Target, anything, blast him. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Okay, where are we? Al, you're up.
Okay. Al's gonna go downstairs. And can you bring me downstairs?
Gotta be difficult. Yeah, here is Al. together.
Okay, I see.
All right. Al goes down.
I was going to go. I can't move Al. Okay.
Refresh.
I got it. Okay.
Where's Malaki? What's Al trying to do? Wait, where's Al going?
He's outside.
He's hiding away with the other non-combatants.
No, he looks up at the tower. Can you investigate? Anything?
You may give me a moment. We're gonna go back upstairs. Let me see. So you're right outside. You're sitting on. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, give me. What are you trying to do? Trying to look around and.
I'm just looking around the what I can. I'm looking at the tower and I'm just seeing if I see anything, any movement.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, you see all kinds of stuff moving. There's shadows and, you know, things kind of climbing up the sides of the lighthouse. From one, you see a black shape go darting through a window. You can hear the coming from inside. Somewhere on the stairs, lots of stuff. You can hear Ismark breathing heavy behind you. Yeah. Anything else for Al?
Al's gonna step back inside, back upstairs.
My gosh. Where is he trying to? How far can he get back in there? I
I
guess he
only
was.
moved like 15 feet. So
Okay.
like
Where
40 total.
you trying to go in front of Malachi or behind him?
In front.
All right, so like about there.
Oh, why do I have
can't.
vision?
I can't see it.
Refresh. Let me refresh too. Wait, did I bring you guys? Oh shit,
We're still on the first floor.
my bad. Sorry. Oh, Al went to Narnia. Sorry. Yeah, is that where Al wanted to be? Is that pinging him?
I don't see anyone else. But yes, sure.
You don't see anybody else?
No, it's just me.
What?
On my screen, we all had to replace ourselves. Everybody's on the top left. Exaris is out here.
Everybody is flying around the map now.
I think we're all trying to move ourselves.
We had to go back where we were.
Good job, Al.
It's
That's
exactly.
what happens when we switch floors. Okay. Does it look right to everybody now? I think that looks right.
Hold on, refreshing.
Malachi was up 1, so we should be good. Anything else from Al?
Yes. Al just says nothing's going on outside. And ends his turn.
All right. Al hears aloud as this window in front of him shatters. And through it, he sees the ugliest woman he's ever laid eyes on.
Mhm.
Even more ugly than the previous one, but also it could be the same one. He's kind of unsure. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from Al.
15.
15. Let's see. I don't know what my modifiers. Really? That's correct. Damn. Okay. It's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, as that window shatters, you can see this creature start to kind of mumble some stuff. And then it disappears from view again. Let me see. Did Zaris have vision of her?
I think I was looking at the 3rd floor, so probably not.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Doesn't quite have line of sight on her. Constantine is up.
Yeah. Is she? Was she? Did she just appear on the first floor?
The floor you guys are on, so the next
Okay.
level, not the ground floor.
Oh, okay. Did I see her?
You did see her, yes.
Okay, and then she came through the window and then she popped out of existence again.
It didn't it didn't look like she popped out. This time it looked like she just kind of ran. You know, somewhere. Maybe she crawled up the wall or she's hiding.
But she's invisible.
No, she was not invisible.
Oh, I thought you said okay. I thought you told Alex she disappeared again. So do I have eyes on her?
Right now, no, you don't.
Okay. Where did she go? I'm sorry. Which direction? Or did she go back out the window?
Yeah, there's like a window to your left that you could look out. Which is where kind of the direction she ran to hide. Let me think.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm racking my brain to figure out what I know about hags. Are they polymorphing? Are they teleporting? Are they popping between planes of existence?
You can give me a history check as well.
Okay.
Who is Jacob making the rolls?
12, not a 21, but 12.
You said not a 21?
Well, I rolled 2 for advantage, but it added them all together for some reason.
Gotcha. Yeah, on the 12, you know hags, hags can use magic, especially in groups of 3. You're just not super You just don't really know the specifics. What kind of magic, what kind
Okay.
of spells, you definitely would be very likely that they can, either Misty Step or switch into different planes. If they really, there's nothing is out of the realm of possibility.
Okay, I'm out of game. I'm at a little loss here on what we should do because what I want to. Okay, so everybody is not on. Some people on the first floor, and then some people in here.
Yeah, let's see. I think Kalen is the only one that's down below, but he's trying to make his way up.
Okay, I'm gonna say let's get to the kids out loud, and then I'm going out the same window that she went with the intent of going up to the next floor, going into the next floor, and trying to get to the kids. Since whoever cast the blade thing hasn't dispelled it.
Yeah, not dispelled. There is a window to your immediate left, like 5 feet, where you can go like 15 feet to get to the window she went through.
Okay. I'm going that direction with the intent of going into the floor above to get to the kids. If I happen to get out there and I see her, then I will attack.
Okay. So you're running across the room, going out that window.
Yeah.
As soon as you get out that window, you find yourself surrounded. What the heck? Surrounded on either side by a hag.
Okay. Do they see me? Because I'm technically still invisible, right?
Ooh, that's true. I need to invisibility. I need to see how invisibility works. Without impossible to see for the purpose of hiding. Its location being detected by noise. I'm gonna need a stealth check from you.
Okay.
24.
24. Yeah, they're just not aware of you.
Is one of them
You
within
are-
touching? Okay.
Oh yeah, you're between two of them. You can touch them both.
Okay. Do I still have an action?
Yeah. Yes, you haven't done
Okay.
anything.
I'm going to cast with my feet. I got, what is it, Jacob? On my character sheet, is it?
Inflict wounds.
Yeah, inflict wounds.
It's a con 13 save.
Con or wisdom? Because I think wisdom is my.
It's a con 13 save. It matters on the spell.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Finding my she saves.
And then I think I turn visible, right?
Takes. Oh,
Okay.
one of them would have taken half damage from your necrotic or inflict wounds, Luke.
Pardon? Even if I
You
miss?
rolled to hit your inflict wounds, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is yours different?
Yes, my inflict wounds is different.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
So
I think. Yeah.
So half of 17 damage.
Half of 17.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Let's see. What is that? -8. Okay. Does inflict wounds do anything else?
No, it's just necrotic damage.
All right. Yeah, you kind of sneak up on that, and that would have, well, I guess not. So you're out of invisibility now. You kind of snuck up on this hag, caught her with some magic, but you're now, are you still up on the ceiling?
Well, I went outside. I went outside the window, right? Because this is happening outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still kind of attached to the wall or whatever, spider climb.
Okay.
And so I have a bonus action now, or
Yes, you still have your bonus action.
do I have any movement left, or because what I want to do
Um,
is get out of there, because I'm not going to sit there and fight two of them at the same time.
Let me find. Yeah, you went 15 feet, so you still have, what, 20 feet left?
Okay, then I'm
If you
going to
try
go. Yeah, go ahead.
You are going to take, I think, just one opportunity attack if you try to move away.
Yeah, it's either that or I could whip out with my whip, right? Or she was close enough for me to touch, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're next. You guys are adjacent right now.
Can I I was not going to do this just because I'm not there to run my character, but Jacob, what's the deal? I should be able to bite her, right?
Maybe
I
I
think
think
it's
that's
just
an
a
action. Though.
melee. Oh, not a bonus action.
I don't know. It might be.
You're probably right.
I got a feeling she is not going to taste good.
No, definitely.
You have two weapon fighting. I don't know. I guess that's up to Dre.
Well, I
not a
think
weapon,
the
but it's
bite is it's like a
Oh, you already
open hand.
used. Yeah, inflict wounds though. I guess. I don't know.
Say again. I'm pretty sure your bite is an action, is it not?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Is it an action or?
I got it. Does it say on his character sheet? I can pull it up.
Okay. Can I just try to whip her then?
You can
Or no? Or is
blood curse
that a full
bite
action
her.
too?
You have
try.
a shield in your offhand, so you cannot whip her.
You could do what,
Can you
Jacob?
guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. What'd you say, Jacob?
You all look
I was gonna
frozen
say
to me.
you have a blood curse of binding that you can do as a bonus action.
Do you hear that,
Test
John?
one, two,
Can you hear us, John?
Yeah, blood curse of binding, whatever Crimson Rite is. Those are the only bonus actions Constantine has.
Or what? Crimson. I'm texting him. Or what? Blood curse of binding or
let's-
crimson.
He already did the crimson, right? I think.
Okay. Okay.
Did he?
He said
In this
his
combat?
weapon was. I don't know.
Well, his weapon's enchanted from Kalen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But let's come back to Constantine if he wants to use his bonus action. Kalen is up.
Nice. Am I at the entrance to this? Okay, yes, I am. You moved me back out. I'm gonna dash in. This is the entrance, right?
Yes. Yeah.
See if I can move. Do I see them up there, or are they above me?
You can see Malachi to your right.
Mhm.
In front of you is like a kitchen area, and there's a stairwell going up to your right, which is where you can see Malachi. You can kind of see Al further up as well.
There's two stairways, like on each
Just
side of
one
me.
on this floor.
Okay.
You're still on the lower floor.
Okay. Just gonna try to. I'll tell Ismark and Irina to just wait outside, and then I'm going to try to go up the stairs and see what's going on.
Yeah, how far up? You trying to cut in front of Al?
I mean, he's going past Al and Malachi at this point. All right, we'll just go there. I've already seen what that looks like. I might as well just be there now.
No.
You did it.
No, the fucking game is doing it. It's just. I didn't touch anything. It's like weird latency from you moving, and then it slingshots you.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's nothing outside.
I'm just gonna stay here because of foreknowledge, I guess. Yeah, and prepare the cannon on Mazzino's back.
All right.
All
right.
All ready to fire it at the first ugly woman I see.
Gotcha. Malachi.
Question. Constantine is directly in the window. He never moved, right? He's directly within view of the window? Because, like, I can see him even though he's outside, like, on my screen.
Yeah, he's, like, in a weird, awkward spot. I'm gonna put him... Because he was, like, climbing on the ceiling, and then he climbed, like, down and under. So I'm gonna say he's just on the outside.
Above.
You can kind of see him.
I'm just wondering, like, if I was looking out the window whenever it opened, and then he became when he became visible, do I see him? Probably not, right? Based on that, because he's, like, attached to the wall above the window?
Yeah, I'd say, like, you can see him. You know, it's... like, for line of sight purposes, you can see him, but you can also, like, stand in that spot below him.
Yeah. It's reasonable to believe that he's gotten into some combat out there, from my perspective.
Yep.
What... We can ignore the bottom floor if you want to do this, because you could just put me out on the lawn. What type of distance could I get to if I wanted to go down and out and around so I could view where he's at from the ground?
Let's see. Pretty sure you can bust through a window. I think the windows are all in the same spot.
How high up are we? I guess that's relevant to my question. How high up is the second? Okay.
That next floor is 10 feet up. So, no windows on the bottom floor. So you have to run out the front.
So I wouldn't be able to get. I wouldn't be able to get to where I could see him.
5, 10, 15. Yeah. No.
Okay. Then I'll just move up to the window that he busted out. Just like I'm on the inside of it. The squares are weird. Okay, I guess if I put myself here, I can see one of them. Does that seem reasonable? Or if I walked up to the window, could I see both?
If you want to see both, you could be, like, in the window.
Like, kind of, like, on top of it almost, like, in the sill. I can't position, because of the squares, I can't position my...
Yeah, like, you can be here if you wanted to. Basically where Constantine is, but you're below him.
Okay. But I'm still inside. I haven't jumped through it fully, or I'm kind of like in a weird half state.
We can do that, yeah.
Okay. So I'll get there.
Put Constantine here, and I'm just gonna put you here, but you're on the inside.
Okay. What kind of check would I need to do to... I'm wondering if it would hurt them to fall from this height. Would I just think probably not? 10 feet's not. Yeah, 10 feet's not super high.
I mean, if you're getting ripped, You can take some damage from a fall. You know, they'd have to make an athletics check, and they either fall gracefully or, you know, they land hard, fall down.
Interesting. Okay, and I guess let's just get some damage on him, I guess. Do I have knowledge of which one he hit?
Yeah, the one right in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on that one.
Mhm.
Which is usually a 1d8, but if it's missing any hit points, it takes a 1d12. That's a saving throw. That's a wisdom saving throw of 14 for it.
Wisdom. She fails.
Okay, so it will take 1d12 damage. I will roll that now. And normal Toll the Dead stuff, just a very loud, like a church bell ring goes through the air.
Mm-hmm.
Dong. And it's gonna maybe damage an eardrum for necrotic damage.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I didn't get a good roll on that,
Okay.
but I hit it.
Big damage.
Xeris, you're up.
Oh, where'd I go?
Oh my god, where did Xeris go? Let me find you.
I have some movement speed left, so like after I do that, well, would it take an opportunity attack? Could I have touched it?
Say again?
Was I within melee range? I'm wondering if I take a step back to
Yeah,
like
you're-
let someone else have a turn at the window if it's gonna attack me.
It will hit you, yes.
I'll chill then.
Alright, I'll have Dez fly out the window that he's nearby, and then fly around and peck
Okay.
at the one that
Alright,
just tried to hurt.
send it, does.
Good old pecker.
Nice. I'm assuming a 7 does not hit.
7 does not hit, no.
Does he have advantage because he was invisible?
If he's coming out of invisibility, yeah, he does.
Okay, well that's a 13, so that also doesn't hit.
Does not hit, no, correct.
Then I will use my action to try to attack again.
Okay,
That's a 12.
does not hit, no.
Alright.
Anything?
Nope, I think that's
Let's see,
everything.
I'm gonna move Constantine right up above you. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from Constantine, please.
While he's doing that, what happened to me?
Say again?
What did I do with my bonus action? Anything, or just sit there?
You
You still, we were waiting for you to reconnect.
Yeah. it
The
took a
only
long time.
thing you can do, I mean, I don't have time to like read all of your abilities, but you have
22 for the wisdom save.
Okay, he saves. Jesus Christ. You guys not. You're burning all my spell slots.
You had a curse of binding, which is the strength DC 11, and it reduces
Did
their
I try
strength to
that?
0, and they can't.
Yeah,
take-
did
No, you have, this is like your chance to, you still have the option to take a bonus action if you want. We're just improvising.
Oh well, I mean, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll do the blood curse of binding, and I think I can do it with with the blood maledict or whatever, with the additional plus. Jacob, you'll have to look at it. What it says.
It makes it longer if you.
That's all it does to make it
Curse
longer.
lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And then I think it's a 1d4. Is that right for damage?
For damage. I rolled a 4.
It's 4 damage that he takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I take.
Nice.
And then what's the save? Yeah,
DC 11 strength.
I don't know if I can hurt. Am I not allowed to hurt you guys?
What? Oh.
Do you have access to Constantine?
Who?
No.
Jiggle
Maybe.
me.
No, I can't do any of that.
I will just manually keep track of it.
Okay. It should be at like 31 now, right?
You
28.
took 4 points. You have 28 hit points.
28. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Malachi is right here. Let's see, we're gonna get this one up. I'm gonna need another wisdom saving throw from.
Did they save the DC 11 strength check?
What was the strength check from?
That was for the curse of binding.
That was just one of them?
Yes. Just the one that
Yeah, I think
he
it's
already attacked.
Correct.
She saves.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
I think you only amplify it if it happens. So you might not have taken the damage. I don't know. But...
Well, I think to do it once, you take the damage, and then you amplify it, you take more damage, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just did it, and that's fine. We don't have to get too involved with it, but so she saved, so she's not back. Is the bottom.
Yeah.
You said knock backed?
Yeah, and
Bound.
combat is a little weird
bound.
just because we do have a guy
She's not, 'cause
that's
she
like
is
on the
bound.
road right now, so we're
I don't know what that
basically like
means, I'm
controlling his
asking.
character while he just
She's
kind of
not-
Oh, it's a
RPs from the
blood
phone.
curse of binding. So if she
Moving
fails,
slow, and this is a
then
weird
she
fight
gets
too
bound
because
for either 1 turn or 1 minute.
it's a
or
weird
whatever.
fight
And her movement's
because
moved to 0 and disadvantage and all that kind of stuff.
these
Gotcha,
guys
so
have
she
just been
saves and
invisible the
nothing
whole time.
happens.
I don't think anything happens if she saves.
Okay. Alright, she saves. Nothing happens. Let me get a wisdom saving throw from Constantine.
Another one.
Yes, another one. Number
Okay.
2. This one's gonna hit. One's gonna hit.
Not
Come
one.
on. Yes! Yes. Finally. You see these 2 hags mumbling.
I don't have advantage on saving. Oh, I can use my. Can I use my inspiration, or do I have to tell you to do that before?
Oh, it is still there.
No.
He was so excited.
When did you get no inspiration? No, I'm not allowing it.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna hold on to it, dude.
You got it. I don't remember when I gave you that, guys.
Man, I took all the damage the last fight.
When did you gain inspiration?
You gave it
Did
to me last
you?
game.
I thought you used.
Last game. No,
Did you not?
I did not. No. And we haven't slept yet, so if you're gonna
Is it
make it go away with
okay.
sleep.
I think it's any D20, so you can use it if you want.
I mean, you are very excited about doing some damage.
So they'd be more excited for you to burn your inspiration for no reason. So
I'm gonna hold off on it.
you sure?
Yep.
Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, they're casting some kind of evil, wicked curse. And Constantine is now cursed. Whenever he gets hit by this hag, by attacks or spells, he will take an extra 1d8 necrotic damage. Not good. Let me, and we are back to Al.
Can Al?
And that lasts for 10 minutes.
I'm gonna firmly throw my arms and go, I'm cursed.
Can Al jump out this window next to him?
He may. Yeah, I think it was opened already. Yeah. Al can get out there.
I can't move on to it.
Really? Never put
Thanks.
you on it.
I'm just gonna look around. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, Al can see them. 2 of them at least.
All right. Al's gonna see if he can whisper some sweet nothings to one of them.
Yeah, which one? The closest one?
The closest one, saving throw wisdom 12.
Saving wisdom 12. She saves.
Ah. All right. Okay.
Anything else?
It still hits. It's just half damage.
Okay, how much damage is she taking?
1 second. 5.
Alright, alright. What are these numbers you guys are doing?
Cool. Real cool. All right. And then Al is going to. What can Al do? Okay. Al is going to spawn. Is there anything between the two hags? Is there open space there?
Between them, no. You cannot get between them. Constantine is like kind of on the outside, hanging from the wall, and below him is Malachi.
Can you?
So there's
there's a space next to
there's
this
a
one.
space right next to it. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action to spawn my spiritual weapon right there.
Okay. Okay.
And I can, in that same turn, attack with it.
Okay. What is this? Is that same stick that you guys found?
It is that same stick, but in whole. It's not split. It's whole.
Oh, the original whole form.
It's the original whole form.
Okay, so the original whole magical fireworks stick appears. Does you get to make an attack with it right now?
Yes, I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a 27 to hit. I do channel
Oh.
divinity to get that 27,
What? Okay, yeah, I mean that hits.
I hope so.
and the damage is 7.
What in the hell are you guys doing? Okay.
Al ends his turn.
Al's turn is done. Constantine is up. Oh wait, no he's not. No, he's not.
Uh-oh.
Mm. Let's... I'm trying to think. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. This could be bad. Does Menzino take damage? He does, doesn't he?
He does. Nice. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna cast that as a 6th level spell.
You didn't have to say that out loud. You could have just told us the damage.
50 damage.
I'm gonna need...
I don't like these laughs.
I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from Malachi, Constantine, Kalen, Mazzino, and Xeris. Wait
So
a
I'm
minute,
on the
where's
third floor.
Xeris at? You're on the 3rd
Hey,
floor.
Jacob,
I
I think I get
not Xeris, but the other 1, 2, 3, 4.
15 for Mazzino, 18 for Kalen.
I'm cooked.
mine is with proficiency. Does that mean you get to roll twice like advantage, or how does that work?
No, you just get +5 instead of +3
Oh, okay.
or
4.
whatever.
Let's see. The DC is 14. So who failed?
Malachi fails.
Somebody else might want to start rolling for.
Yeah. I can roll for you.
I'll roll the 13.
Mazzino and Kalen pass.
Okay, it is a dex.
It's not gonna matter if we. It's gonna do
Half
fucking
is
all of our
march,
health
that's
anyway.
3, 4, 5, that's 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey, I rolled a 17, natural 17.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. It'd be a
Constantine
+5.
saves.
20.
Yeah, 22.
Let's go 11, 12, 16
I don't like all that math. He's back there really
Holy
counting.
It's
shit.
got a calculator out.
Dude, yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, we're in the shadow realm. It doesn't matter if we took half damage.
Okay.
It is crazy.
This
We all have 31
actually-
health.
Yeah.
Like we all have the exact same health. That's weird.
And we're all about to lose it.
We're all similar types.
God damn. goddamn.
What's the damage, Chief?
Who failed? Malachi or
Yeah.
Kalen and Mazzino. Doesn't matter if Mazzino saved or not. Malachi failed.
I think just Malachi.
Yeah.
Constantine saved.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
rolled
he
a
rolled
7
a 20.
or 22.
2.
This hag in front of you just has the perfect angle on the two of you. So you can see her just crouch down and channel everything, every ounce that she can. You can just feel the magic being sucked out of the air into her. And then everything goes still for just a second. Can't hear anything. And then a crackle of lightning burst through her. Drops Malachi to the ground instantly. He's unconscious. Kalen is going to take 26 points of damage. Mizzino gets obliterated, completely fried. He's gone. And Constantine is brought down to 2 hit points.
Well, I saved, but also remember that I was under a curse. So do I get extra? I forget how that works.
an
It
extra
was a different one that cursed you, I believe. Yeah, and that is 26 points of damage on a save. 52 points of damage if you did not save. That brings us now back to Constantine.
Okay. I'm gonna cast my Crimson Right on my. Oh no, I can't do that because I'll have to take a 1d.
yourself.
Yeah, I guess I won't do that. I'm going to swing with my whip. Let's see if I can hit. Would I roll a 20?
You said you rolled a 20?
No, I'm saying I roll a d20.
Yeah, and then add
To-
5.
Uh, 6 plus 5, 11 to hit.
11 to hit, no.
I guess I'm reeling a little bit from the lockdown. Bonus action. I don't know what I can do for bonus action. Truck's beeping at me. Let's see. Actions in combat. I think I can do the Fang. No. I think I can do the Fanged Bite, right? As a bonus action?
I don't think so.
Bonus action. Blood Curse of Binding. Crimson Right. Crimson Right. Nothing. I don't know. Can I? Okay, I'm going to push off of the wall where I've been, and as hard and as far as I can. Wait, I'm gonna do that because if I don't land well, I'm gonna take damage right on the ground since I'm 2 stories up.
Yeah, you will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Is the window clear? Can I get through the window back into the room?
You will get. 2 hags will take attack. Will make an attack against you.
Okay. then I'm going to curl up behind my shield that I've had on all this time and wait my next turn.
Okay. Okay. Kalen is up.
All right, gonna I could squeeze by here, right? Can we occupy the same space and then I
No.
move back out?
No. you
I did not mean to do that. I was
Right.
testing it out, Dre. Continue.
So I can't be out here then.
No, the only reason Malachi is there is because Constantine is above him. He's not actually in the doorway.
Okay, then I would try. Is this window on my floor?
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
window in each corner.
Ooh, too far. Okay. What about me and a? I'm imagining that's a
Yeah,
summoned weapon.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I
Cannot
can?
occupy. No.
Oh. Do we need this weapon here?
You gonna move it?
So if it fails, I have a specific goal in mind. How high up are we right now?
10 feet.
That's not really that much of a fall.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing.
They're just gonna laugh and run back up and kill us.
Or run around and kill Ismark and Irene.
Ooh, you're right.
Sorry, I'm unconscious.
Well, I don't know what I want to do now. I had a whole plan, and then we're only 10 feet off the ground. And she blew away my actual weapon. I'm gonna use catapult. I'm gonna take a piece of my armor that's probably broken, since she just blew it off and most of my health and flesh. And I'm going to shoot it at the one closest to me.
Okay.
It's
an attack roll.
It's a 3d8. She's a Dex 14.
Oh, it's Dex. She fails.
Okay, so she'll take the full 18 damage.
Oh, nice.
And then if creature. Oh, I thought it. Oh, it does. You choose. Dang it! I thought it would send her flying. But no, she just takes that. And then that's really it. I think. That's all I can do.
Malachi.
I just roll a d20 to you, right?
Yes. Yes, sir. Give me.
Roll to Dungeon Master. Okie dokie, you got that.
I do. Okay.
And for my bonus action, no, I'm kidding.
Back to Xeris. Xeris
I
and the
will
bird.
try to peck it again.
All right, send it.
Finally, 18 to hit.
Yeah, 18 hits.
4 damage. And then that's not all, but 4 damage, and then make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Con 14 saves.
Okay, so they'll take half of this. So 5 poison damage.
All right, but only half.
Well, that is half. 5 is half.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna try to peck him again for 24 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
4 piercing damage, and then another DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
She fails.
Damn.
So
Tear
16
her up.
damage.
Let's go, bro.
How
Right.
much?
16.
16 poison damage.
16.
Oh, thank
Ouchie. Wait a minute, did I do that right? Hold on.
She dead.
I have to do the math.
I doubt it.
Those are some crazy pecs. You're pecking shoulders off.
My raven is poisonous.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you just see this hag just getting swarmed and pecked at this bird.
She's like, ah, kill this fucker. Kill it. All right.
Alright, and then with my movement, I'm gonna go down to Irina and Ishmark and just tell them to be ready to run.
What's do they need our help? Are you guys okay?
There are 3.
They can handle themselves, Irina. Do you want us to start running now?
Maybe not now, because I don't want you to get too far away from us. If you do,
Okay, we'll hold our ground here. Just give us the word.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. You see this hag up here again starts mimicking what the previous hag was doing. She gets down, crouches on the floor, starts channeling all the energy. Again, the air goes silent and still, and then I need a dex saving throw from Kalen and Al, and I guess the stick.
No, the stick doesn't take.
Oh, the stick. Right?
No. Let me read. There's no helpful.
Should I even roll? I got a nat 20. Oh, dirty 20. My bad.
Dirty 20. So you still take.
I die.
I mean, it is. Let me just tell you the numbers. She's casting Lightning Bolt at a 5th level. So instead of its normal, instead of the normal 8d6, she's gonna roll 10d6.
Nice roll.
And then if the remaining damage is greater than your maximum hit points, Kalen will be dead. So I'm gonna roll 10d6. Dead. I'm gonna roll 10d6. If the dice total 35 or more, Kalen is
It'd have to be
dead,
62,
dead.
right?
No, it's the remaining damage, so the overkill damage, if it totals his maximum hit points or more. Not double, just equal to.
It's because he's using half the dice already. I think that's what Jacob's wondering. Jacob's wondering it's half the damage because he saved, but you already split the dice into
No, I did
Half,
not.
right?
I
Oh,
did
okay.
not. So, yes, you did not. So, yes, you saved. Okay. So yeah, pretty good odds that you don't die, actually. I don't even know if it is possible for you to die. 60, and I would need, okay, never mind. All that for nothing. You can't die. Yeah.
You're about to get atomized. I was about to get atomized.
Kalen does go down. Did
Al
Al
got
save?
18.
Okay, Al saves. Jesus, I need to. And then that gives us 10 die. Yeah, so it's 34, so you only take 17. 17 damage, not too bad. Let's see. Damn, you guys are kind of locked, but this hag loops around on the inside. Where? Huh. Where the fuck is Constantine at? He's on the outside? I'm trying to figure this out. He can't really be reached. Constantine is just in this weird, like, awkward angle where I guess he really can't have a third hag. He can't really be flanked from the inside because he's on the outside of the building up top, right?
I'm in full agreement.
Yeah. I was trying to make it work and I couldn't. Let's see. This one is, however, gonna loop around. And I'm gonna. No. God, I hate clerics. She's actually gonna loop around outside. And your charisma. I'm gonna need a. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from Xeris.
20.
God damn it. Alright, back to Al, You just see that the hag's like scurrying around, trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And then she like spits at Xeris and nothing happens. I'm gonna use the bathroom. It's Al's turn. I have my headset on.
Okay. Al is going to heal Kalen. Does the heal and revive you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it heal for the amount? Okay. All right. We're gonna do 22 health.
Damn. They healed the shit out of me. 22.
Also, we have no idea if Luke has been rolling saves or
Oh my
deaths,
god,
or...
Luke. I can't even see him. Where is he?
Just in the window.
Yeah, I'm in the window in front of the two. Y'all worry about yourselves. I'm working on my new character.
I'm wondering if we should run. This is not one hag is down. All right.
Y'all don't even want to know the math. I did. Yeah, y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know.
Al's gonna swing his blade.
He healed me, Dre, so you know.
Okay. Not Malachi.
I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I forgot about Malachi.
Can I
Actually,
correct one thing? I thought one of the hags died. No?
Continues.
no, one that all three hags are alive.
Correct. And we've been hitting on one the whole time.
I'm gonna ask Kaylin, do you want me to move my stick?
Please do.
Okay, I'm gonna move my stick float so it doesn't need ground. I'm gonna move it around to this side.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, but I knew you'd figure it out.
I'm going to roll to hit. Please. All right, Al ends his turn.
Yeah, it just kind of slowly pushes her shoulder, and then goes back. All right. This is where things get nasty. Okay. That's a 21 to hit Constantine. So Constantine is gonna go down. I'll roll damage just cuz. That's 9 damage, 9 slashing damage on the Constantine. Which one? Where are we? The hag like reaches up and digs her claws into Constantine and says,
Get down from there.
And throws him through the window down onto the ground. So Constantine is now also unconscious. Inside. And it is Constantine's turn, so I'm gonna need a saving throw from Constantine. How do we want to do this? Okay. Or is that where's my pencil?
He probably meant
That's
to roll it to
Jake.
you. No, that's
still
that
Jacob
that's him.
rolling?
That's him that rolled because it rolled as him.
Oh,
He probably
okay.
just accidentally sent it to everybody instead.
That is fine. We will take it.
Yeah,
We're not
I'm just in the beyond, so I can't.
no, you're good.
Somebody.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's not in the layover. He just has the D&D Beyond, which is limited. Okay, Kalen is up.
All right. Go right, y'all. I'm gonna thunder wave these two women off. Wait, let's see if it reaches.
Women.
Well, effeminate creatures. I don't know what you want me to say.
Ladies. You can hit both of them. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Use the sword. Hey, how's Des moving when it's not his turn?
Oh, my bad.
The sword cannot be hit by.
No, I'm just kidding. Des
Oh.
can move.
Yeah,
Anywhere
he's
in
I
that
really
square.
didn't mean to.
Well,
Oh.
he said the sword doesn't take any physical damage.
I don't believe that.
It doesn't
Is
look
that
it up.
true?
It's spectral, yeah. It doesn't take physical damage.
Okay. No damage. What do I need to make a roll?
2 con 14s.
Con 14s. We'll go righto, lefto. This one fails. The other one saves.
Alright, the one that fails takes the full 11 damage and gets blown off of wherever she's standing to plummet 10 feet. And then the other one just takes half damage. The thunder.
Okay.
She gets pushed 10 feet away from the spell's effect. So she goes 10 feet back off of the thing, and then she plummets down.
Okay.
she's getting
gonna
blasted off up here.
a dex. She'll take. No, she's not gonna take damage from that. But I'll keep the DC the same for everybody else. That's the noise she makes when she goes flying back. She kind of does like a combat landing. She slaps her hands into the ground as she hits the ground and is able to roll into it. It doesn't look like she was phased too much. This other one is up here still.
Yeah, if she passes, she's up here.
Okay, yep.
And then do I have anything else? No, my can has been destroyed.
Okay. Malachi, I need a death saving throw. Okay. Xeris is up.
Well, I think it's time to run, guys. And so I'll tell them to run, and then Zaris will fly 30 feet just into the air.
Wait, how are you going to run and leave us unconscious bodies laying there?
What, you want me to go in and just get killed also? Also, I just told them
I
to
don't
run.
know. Oh, you told the 2 NPCs to run?
Yeah.
Yeah, the people were guiding.
Without even saying a word, they just start running.
And then I'm going to peck that one with Dez again.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Yep.
7 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then DC 14 save. Con save.
She saves.
Okay, so half of 13 damage.
Holy crap. Alright, she is looking pretty messed up, albeit almost entirely from the bird.
Okay,
She's
I'm
kind
going
of
to try to
again.
peck again.
Oh, another one? Okay, go ahead.
16 to hit.
Does not hit, no.
Okay.
Anything else from Xeris?
Oh, actually. So the bird will turn invisible.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Xeris just flew 30 feet in the air and is staying there for the moment.
You're not muted, Al.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
You're good.
Oh,
It was
right.
just so crystal
wait,
clear.
he's flying up and away?
Just 30 feet in the air. He was down there talking to him, and then, well, actually,
he's gonna take an opportunity attack. If Des tries to fly away.
No, not Des. Zaris is just 30 feet in the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Or 40, because I think he was 10 feet. He never landed when he was talking to the NPCs, so 40 feet in the air.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're kind of like at the peak of the lighthouse. Okay. Damn, this might be crazy.
Please no.
I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from Xeris.
Can it reach me?
Oh yeah.
Wisdom. 15.
The DC is... That was a wisdom saving throw? God damn it.
Yep.
Why do you have 4? You have plus 4 to your...
I'm proficient in wisdom saves.
God damn. God damn. DC was 14. If you did not save, you would have been paralyzed 40 feet above the air.
While I was in the air.
So again, you see her kind of mumbling some mumbo jumbo. Nothing's happening. You see her like scurry up the wall, around the window, around to the other side. And creep up next to Al. Just kind of like half in the
No.
window now.
Please.
Alright, alright. Let's see. What is Dez only has an AC of, what is that, 13?
He is invisible though. Yeah, 13.
He is invisible. I gotta think. What would she do?
Make us into pies.
Hearts. Fuck. This is not what I remember reading. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Sorry guys, give me just a moment. I need to look up something. Do we want to take a short break while I figure out how to get out of this?
Sure. Find me.
Alright. I need a quick sandwich too. So let's go 9:55.
For everyone that's that can see Al, you can see a twinkle in his eye, like he's about to run. If we're taking a break until 9:55.
I'm nervous. SARS is gonna be the only one living from this.
You don't think I was gonna make it?
Maybe.
I guess I should start making my new character.
No lie. That's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna have no idea how to play them, but it's gonna be pretty cool. If the event does arise, we'll see. If the event does arise, I will miss Balaki. He never got to see his true potential. Y'all better go have a funeral for me again at the church.
It's just gonna be Zaras with 4 bodies. What is...
Zar's just gonna fly until he dies. Just, I'm done with this. No Strahd. No. Zar's gonna go work for Strahd.
Just fly to the castle. Just to the castle and challenge him to a 1v1.
Go be like, hey, so I'll work with you if you kill these hags.
These hags killed all my friends. I will pledge my undying loyalty to you if you just kill them for me. And so was the tale of Malaki and the Wonder Kids.
Okay. This hag. What does she do? What does she do? Who are we missing?
John left the call. Possibly he got home. What did he say? Let me do some mental math.
This hag.
Yeah,
This hag just
he
as
probably
the-
just got home.
Just as the first one. Oh no, that's the same hag. She again blinks and disappears. 1 second she's there, out of nowhere, gone. Al, it's your turn.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I was gonna activate Tati's charm. A light within 15-foot radius is created for 1 minute.
50 feet?
15 feet.
15.
Fey, fiends, aberrations, and undead must make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw to enter the light. On failure, they cannot enter.
How long does that last?
Is it
1
once you
minute.
choose or all of them?
It's all of them.
Okay. It was DC what?
12.
Let me see. Where's the light? The lightning. You said 15 foot. Square?
Aura. Aura. So I guess circle. I don't know. I mean square for D&D.
I guess, well, no, we'll go circle. Okay, I don't like how it looks like lightning. Radiant, there we go. So they cannot enter this. Is that what it is? That's gonna use your action.
Okay.
So, sorry, what was the DC again?
12. Let me see.
Not 20
Okay, cool.
on her. Yeah, she kind of looks away for a second, but then she just locks back onto you.
What if they're already in the circle and they fail?
I
they
was gonna
pushed
have
out?
her. I was just gonna have her run out.
Okay.
But she will not. Anything else for Al?
Al is going to he's gonna Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
How far can I Misty Step?
I think 20 feet.
30 feet. Can I Misty Step
30.
to the ground 30 feet away? How far is that?
Yeah, the ground's 10 feet below you.
Okay, so that's 10 feet down.
So, just do
20 feet out.
some. Yeah, I would just say like 20 feet away from where you are. Yeah. Oh shit, that comes with you?
It's I'm wearing the amulet, so it's radiating from it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I end my turn.
Let's see. I don't know if anybody can see this. I suppose Kalen would see this hag. Just blink out of existence. And Xeris would see her blank into existence. I need a wisdom saving throw from Xeris.
21.
God damn, okay.
One day long things will say to
Quick chanting at me.
She scurries inside, takes a look at the cloud of daggers and kinda... Oh, are you still concentrating on cloud of daggers?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, she's she's like, what the? She kind of squints at it. Constantine, I need a saving throw. Or a death roll. I need a death roll from Constantine. Say again.
So give me just 1 second. I had to.
Okay, we will come back. Kalen is up.
Okay. I'm going. Sorry. To.
Did not make it.
Oof. I'm gonna cure wounds Maliki. So you would heal for 15 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Get up.
Alright, Malachi, what does your heal wounds look like?
What does mine look like?
No, Kalen.
Oh. Oh,
Sure.
you mean like how does it like look? I was
Yeah.
like, what do you mean?
Look.
I would I said, okay. I would grind up the rocks that I usually have runes inscribed into, and you'd see the powder flash into like green as it goes over him, and after a good amount of it clouds over him, it would heal him.
Interesting. Anything else on Kalen's turn?
Nope.
Okay, Malachi, you have a turn.
Welcome back to the fold.
Whoa. What's going on? Are we running or what's happening?
I don't know. I got shot twice and it hurt pretty bad. Al got me up and I'm getting you up. I was in that bright light behind me if you can see it.
Al's in the back just saying, run!
Is Constantine still down?
Oh yeah, he's right next to you. You can see that he's down.
I can't heal him.
You at least have Spare the Dying, don't you?
Nope. I haven't had that for 3 sessions. Which appears to be the greatest threat to us at the moment? Where'd the other one go? One of them disappeared?
Yes.
So one's dead, one disappeared, and we've got the one that killed me?
None are dead.
Or the one... None are dead.
I mean, I guess you don't know that.
Yeah, I'm kind of asking in game. Okay, I'm going to. Is this one inside or out? Can I see this one that's on the staircase, Dre?
Yes.
It's
It's
inside.
inside. It's like at the base of that staircase inside.
Okay, I'm going to cast command at the second level, which allows me to target. I can target two. I can target both of them as long as they're within 30 feet of each other. Now just for the command.
Please, mommy.
I can't say anything to directly harm them. Let's see if they save. I think I'm gonna tell them to grovel. I'm gonna tell, which will just, well, I could say flee. Is it out of meta to ask what's better? What do y'all think's better? Telling them to drop to the ground so they're prone, or telling them to flee?
Can you tell them to fight each other?
No, I can't do anything. It's not overpowered. It's just I think I'm gonna tell them to flee. Okay, yeah. So they'll have to do a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Wisdom. Oh, they both fail.
So the way that works is on their turn, they will spend it moving as far away as they can, as fast as they can by any available means.
So they'll dash away.
Yeah, the target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means. So I guess not as far away, but the fastest.
What is the spell?
This is command.
Command.
This is command at the second level.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Anything...
yeah, flee, and then we all gotta make
the
it.
fastest.
I'm just gonna kind of get in front of Constantine, and I'm gonna stand in front of his. But I don't really have anything.
Damn, command is kind of good.
Yeah, command's busted. I don't know what the best thing to
Flee
tell him.
spends its turn moving away from you. Are they literally just CC'd?
You normally have to roll
Yeah,
at the
for
end of
one
their turn.
Yeah, but they failed the... Like, they both failed the save.
Yeah, so
Right,
they just
so
spend
if-
one turn doing whatever the
So
command
if
says.
they do save, nothing happens. But if they don't save, you know, they get...
It seems
F.
like the limitation is if my command is directly harmful to it.
Hmm. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it just basically makes him waste a turn.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty powerful. Anything
Okay.
else from Malachi?
Nothing else from I. Thank you, Caitlin.
Zaros.
I will fly 5, 10, 15, 20,
I
25,
wonder...
30. And then I guess I will go here and prepare a peck for if the one that we've been hurting pops up.
Oh, I'm sorry, say one more time.
I flew down there with Zaris, and then with Dez, I just flew over here and I'm preparing
Okay.
a peck for if the one that we hurt pops up.
Okay, prepping Peck. Gotcha. She has to fucking dash away. You still have spell slots?
Is
I've
anybody
cast
close enough for
me.
an opportunity attack?
I've done so little, Dre. It's insane. I'm not even a quarter of the way through my spell slots.
He was knocked out for the majority of the fight.
Damn.
Well, they were invisible for an hour, and then as soon as they were not invisible, I cast one thing, and then I was dead.
That's crazy.
Is anybody close enough to them for an opportunity attack if they dash away?
No, nobody was.
No.
Nobody was within.
I'm gonna make her make a. She saves. Well. Jesus Christ. Let me measure that. Make sure. Oh my god. Bullshit. Alright, Al, what are you gonna do?
Why is she so far?
They're running away, they're screaming, shit, 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 shit.
How far is she? 5, 10, 15.
Like
20.
50 something feet away from you.
Oh, perfect.
60, 50, 55, 60.
Yeah, that's great.
In range of most spells, yes.
What is Al going to do?
Did I roll for? Yeah, they both.
Can you move my spiritual weapon inside? Or can I?
I can give
No, I
you.
can't.
Let me give you control of it. You are. Who are you? Easy? No. Of 5 players in here, are you Easy Fairbanks?
That is me. Excuse me.
Okay. All right, you have it now.
Yes. Oh, there's nothing in here. Cool. Oh, my stick is now indoors. That was my bonus action.
Can you heal
Okay.
through your stick?
Mhm.
No.
We gotta get Constantine up and run.
Okay. I was gonna run to the front door. 5, 10, 15. How far can I run?
I think you're.
I'm dashing, so 60.
Yes. If your
Two.
normal speed is. I think everybody's speed is 30, and then, except for Constantine is 35.
10, 15. Wait. Do you think I can make it from where I was up the stairs to Constantine?
Let me take. Oh, if you're dashing,
Yeah.
I'll do a quick measurement, but yeah, it's 30, and then yeah. Yeah. Do you want to move your weapon to not be in the way? Or I guess yeah, that's fine.
Oh, look at that. Everyone's safe.
Yeah, the light makes you safe.
Sorry I used my bonus action. I can't heal you. I just pat Constantine. You're gonna be okay. And I end my turn.
I can feel that on the other side.
Oh wait. Can I use a cantrip?
Fail.
That's not an action or bonus action, right?
Yeah, it is. Get out of here.
Ah, really?
It's an
It
action.
is an action.
It just doesn't use a spell slot.
This game's dumb.
They're free. They're not that free.
I end my turn.
Just took your action to pat me on the head and somebody else.
God. You guys are no fun.
We're on the brink of death.
What are you talking about? One lightning bolt almost ended the campaign.
Where's Xeris?
Well, it's Constantine's turn, right? Because that one took its whole turn running out here.
Yes. Give me a perception check, Xeris.
Perception?
Xeris,
Yes,
not
I
you.
need from Xeris. I need a perception check.
That one, baby.
Damn.
Nada. They're right behind you.
Can I do a perception
Constantine.
check with Des?
Okay, here goes.
No.
Okay.
Des is too far away.
He's got 120 feet devil sight.
Okay, you can give a
Darkness
perception
means
check
nothing.
with Des with disadvantage.
Okay.
Gotta be better than a nat 1. It can't be any worse.
A 10.
He kind of loses sight of the hag to the south. Okay, Constantine. Is Constantine still down? Did he? He's making another. Holy shit! Was that? Damn.
We're holding 19.
Yeah, we should have made that a little more dramatic because you already have 2 bad rolls, so there's a 45% chance of Constantine bleeding out in front of Al. Speaking of, how did Constantine go down? From the electric?
Yeah, he got zapped.
He got fried up.
No. She grabbed me. She grabbed me and threw me down on.
That's right. She dug her claws into you. I think Al is gonna need to give me a D20.
Gosh dang it, Al. Healer that hates guts. Blood.
Oh, good. That was supposed to be to you. I'm sorry. Well,
Sorry.
to everyone, it was a 16.
I think that's what you rolled last time. Again, Al is able to compose himself, and he'll have advantage on his next saving throw.
Nice.
Al's been doing pretty so far, just only getting buffed from the blood. I guess he did faint once, but blood is being very good to him. Malachi.
Confronting your fears.
I start drinking it.
What?
No. Negative inspiration. Malachi is up.
Man, I wish I could do this to someone else. Sucks. I could do this. Don't know if that's even relevant. They're all running. I'm gonna do false life at the second level. It's a self thing on myself. I just roll 1d4 plus 9 and take it as temporary hit points. And
1d4
then
plus- Okay.
let's see. That's good. That's as good as that could have went. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself for 13. Oh no, I need to put it in the temp category. 13 temporary hit points. And then I'm sorry, Al. What is this? What are we inside of?
This is Tati's love, and it's protecting us.
From
I can't really tell you. I mean, I I looked at it and I said Tati protect me, and now we're in this.
I guess I'm gonna stay in it. I'm gonna move to the staircase, but I'm gonna stay in the love of Tati, and that will conclude my turn.
All right, Xeris.
You getting some love?
I am getting some love.
I will fly Des around there, and then can I prepare like 2 actions, like a bonus action and an action, or just
I don't
one-
believe you can prepare
one of them is
bonus
Des,
only.
and then one of them is me, so I don't know.
I will look into it later, but I'll allow it for now.
Okay, I'll just
So-
prepare a pack for Des, and then prepare a one. I'll fly like another 15 feet or so, so I'm like 55 feet, and
Holy
then
shit, that's a long fall.
or 65. I'll go up to 65 feet in the air, and then I will prepare
cheating.
an Eldritch Blast,
Wait, what's the range on Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
What the fuck?
Eldritch Blast is a sniper spell.
Jesus Christ.
You can
Hold-
double it to
hold on.
300 feet too. It's
Wait,
awesome.
Yeah.
I thought he was a wizard.
He is.
Yeah,
What's
that's my
going on?
firebolt.
Ready as fireball.
I have named
All
this
right,
one
where-
Zaris's Sniper Bolt.
Let's see. Malachi's inside. Which direction is Kaylin and Al looking?
I'm
I'm
looking
looking-
at Constantine.
I'm looking the same direction as Al.
Yeah, you're both looking at Constantine.
Yeah, I'm just like looking in that window.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think we all lost vision of the hags. Yeah.
I can't see him.
We'll go. We'll
Yeah,
go
I
ahead
don't see
and drop. We'll drop combat.
Excuse me?
Thank
We'll
goodness.
drop combat. So we'll go back to RP mode.
I'm gonna rush over to Constantine and force a health potion down his throat.
Mm-hmm. All right, Constantine's back up. He's got how many hit points?
You have to just roll 2d4 plus 2. I can just roll.
Is Dez around?
You heal for 7, Constantine.
All right, I'm tracking his hit points. He's got 7.
I'm gonna.
Can I see Dez, Jacob?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But Zeke, can you roll a perception for me?
Yeah, hold on. I'm healing Constantine for 10.
Constantine gets an additional 10. He's at 17 hit points.
I'm gonna start.
A 5,
Big-
Jacob.
Okay, you didn't notice anything.
I'm gonna start crafting another cannon.
How long does that take?
Wait. We need to go, Kaylin. Do you really want to do that right now?
We can go and I can move doing this.
Someone needs to tell
It's,
Zaris to get rid of these knives so we can see if these kids are up here. Has anybody seen Zaris?
They last a minute. We were at round 8, so in 12 seconds they go away.
God, we did this whole fight without music.
We did. It was
we
rough.
did.
So they're
6,
probably gone now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No knives anymore. Can I please go to the next floor momentarily? I just want to know if the kids are up there. I swear if I initiate combat, I'm leaving the call.
Actually, I can do this in an action. So this is like done.
Okay.
What is done?
Creating the Eldritch Cannon takes. It's an action. This is an action I can take, which means it takes 6 seconds. Populate.
Yeah, I believe it.
3D
Wait,
printed. I can only do it once a day,
that
though.
Quick. Oh,
Can I? Can
this
I
is a
touch
what? This,
myself?
what?
Can clerics touch themselves for like their heals?
Yeah, you can cure wounds yourself.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna touch myself.
Weird time.
ew.
For 13.
You're healing yourself. Or are we still doing like maintenance stuff?
Guys, we have to go.
What about the kids?
Grab them and go. Let's go.
I'm just gonna take a peek. I'm not full committing to the room upstairs. Can I just take a I'm not doing any I'm not investigating, not perception. Do I see kids at the top like in the room?
Al's running and taking his love.
I'm
I'm staying in the love.
Yeah, you go upstairs. You're just peeking upstairs.
Yeah, just enough where I can see the room. I want to see if I see any kids. You said there might be like cages in there or something.
Yeah, as you go up the stairs, what you see. Sorry, you guys are in Narnia. What you see
We will have our vengeance on this house. On
is
this windmill.
Yeah, you do see like some kind of makeshift cages that are just big enough to fit small children, 3 of them, one stacked atop another. And in the bottom two, you see 2 small children.
I wasn't prepared for this. I thought they were gone.
Mind you, Kalen and Al are gone.
Right. I know. Okay. I'm going to move.
Mine around.
I'm gonna move over to the cage. And what type of lock, what type of mechanism are we talking about? Strength.
Looks like a pretty basic lock. You know, they're trapping children in here, so they're not
Right.
super.
I don't have any thieves' tools or anything like that, so could I go for like a strength check to rip the door open?
You hear a quick thud come from the room up above you.
Guys, it's kids. I'm gonna back up for the moment. And I mean, I'm definitely assuming I know what that is. I'm definitely assuming that that's the people we were just fighting. I'm gonna go regroup. God. But I mean, when I heard it, I was trying to open it, so I was in the middle of trying to open it whenever I heard the thud, right?
Yeah, how are you trying to open? It
I-
was like as you were approaching, right before you, whatever you were gonna try.
I can't leave kids. Like, that's crazy. It would be crazy to go the other way. That would be insane. Yeah, I'm moving as fast as I can, but I just want to full force break the door open. I
Okay,
don't
give
have thieves' tools. I don't
me-
have anything like that. Maybe use the
Give me
sword.
a strength check. Do you want to use? Do you have anything you want to use?
I'm
You
I'm
going bare
holding
hands, or you?
I'm holding that sword. I'd already clicked it. I'm holding that sword. That's not gonna open it. Would that affect the roll in any way? Like if I have leverage?
Let's see. So you try to get it the first time, and you slip and drop the sword on the ground. It clangs
Okay.
against the floor and rattles. You can try and give it another go.
Yeah, I'm committed. I'll pick it back up and try to get a better jab and a crack and try to really get in there with some leverage.
Okay, just give me another strength check.
15. Well, 16 with my +1.
Yeah, on that you're able to just snap it right open.
How old are the kids? Can I carry all three of them?
You know, one of them's, there's only two.
Oh,
You
there's
only
only
broke
two.
the cage on the bottom.
Oh, I've only unlocked one.
So you got a little girl out. She's about 3 years old. There's about a little boy about 5 years old in the cage, sitting on top of that one.
I had Des flying around the thing still. Does he see any of this in the window or anything?
He can see what Malachi's doing.
Okay.
Can I go to break the top one?
Yeah, go ahead and give me advantage on that one, since you kind of found the sweet spot. You leveraged open the bottom cage.
Oh, I don't think I don't think that was advantage. I'm gonna have to roll another one unless a 13 or a 14 does it.
Yeah, 14 will do it. Again, rinse and repeat. You're able to quickly get in there, crack it open. You got the two kids out.
Okay. I want them to be terrified and running as fast as they can. Or
remember, one's three years old.
And the other one was about how old, you said?
5.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick them both up. I mean, I can carry a 3 and a 5-year-old. I'll leave this. I'll leave the sword. I don't really have a sheath or anything. I wouldn't have any way to store it.
You're leaving the sword, you said?
I don't know how, like, meta game. I mean, I guess I could, like, with the 3. I guess I'll put the 3-year-old in the right hand, and I could, like, have him and still be holding the sword.
Well, I'm sure you have a sheath for the short sword.
I found the sword on a fireplace.
Oh, that's right.
It's not my sword. I found it.
You can manage.
Okay. I'm picking them up and I am running, booking fast as I can out, trying to get outside to regroup.
You grab the kids. You start running down. Where was everybody else?
We regrouped with Irina and Xeris. Oh no, Xeris is up in the sky.
I'm like 70 feet above him.
I crashed. Give me a moment. Everybody's regrouped. Sounds like everybody's regrouped outside.
And Daz is just flying around the outside, like watching.
All together, we got
Malachi?
Constantine. You got Dez and Xeris just flying.
I'm gonna say we have to get these kids back to the gypsy village. Blocky. What were they called? Sorry.
Well, I was gonna try to engage. I was gonna try to engage with the 5-year-old and ask, do you know where you're from or where you live?
I'm from the village.
They're from Barovia.
Are we here to save us? Or are you gonna keep hurting us?
We're not. I'm gonna cast detect magic.
In game, while he's doing this, I'm gonna go and start fire either inside or down the outside of this thing. I want
Oh, you're gonna burn it down?
to down. Yeah.
You want to try and burn this thing down?
The windmill made of stone.
Yes, sir.
How are you trying to do that?
Well, we've got flint, I'm sure, and grass, and I don't know, because what's it all made of?
I mean, it's a stone windmill.
There's a
There's
carton
some.
boxes on the first floor.
The levels
Maybe like-
look like wood.
Yeah, I'd say like the floors are made out of wood. The scaffolding is wood, but like the structure, even the stairs are going to be largely made out of stone.
I'm going to make a torch, and then I'm just going to go torch everything that I can torch.
Okay, it's going to be tough. You're gonna have to get really lucky on a bunch of rolls. I'm not gonna say it's necessarily impossible.
Is there any fuel that I can find other than just the wood itself, like even the cooking oil or?
I there is like in the center like a vat of some kind of like black, it could be oil, some kind of like. Go ahead.
I have 5 oil flasks and a tinderbox.
Okay, I'm going to say to the party, let's burn this thing down so they don't have a place to come back to and continue wreaking havoc on all the kids. So, if anybody's going to join in to help me, make some rolls.
I'll give you a couple oil flasks that I have.
Alright, so we have. Let me see. Wood and stone, I'm gonna go.
Anybody have a fireball spell? Anything
I have nothing fire related.
used to help light this thing on fire?
I'll be of no help here.
My spell doesn't actually light stuff on fire.
I go 5.
No fire from Al.
9, 12, 20, 24, 7. Okay. Let's. Do you? I don't know what kind of roll this would be. You just want to spread some oil and try to light it up and then try to get out of here? Or are you trying to just do a quick and dirty?
Yeah, no, I'll start on the top floor, lighting bunks on fire because I'm sure they're made out of straw.
Remember.
Spread that around the room and then work my way down.
Constantine,
Whatever I
I
need
did
to
hear a thud. I don't know where they are, but I heard a thud at the top of playing this in game.
Yeah.
You haven't walked away yet.
The roof is probably thatched. I'm gonna try to get something up in there lit. I'm lighting all.
Could also be the third kid from the third cage that's up there.
So you want to climb all the way up?
Yeah, I could do that. I could go outside, inside. Anything that's flammable, I'm trying to get to it. Light.
Okay. What's the rest of the party doing? Is everybody?
I've got the
keeping an eye
kids.
out in case we see the hags.
I've got the kids kind of sat down just in the group. What did he say? He said, "Are you gonna keep hurting us?"
Yeah.
In a weird, decrepit, creepy little voice. I'm gonna.
in a child's voice.
So he's taking. How long is Constantine's efforts going to take? Is that going to take about 10 minutes? Like, could I ritualistically cast Detect Magic while just sitting there? Like, carving runes into the sand? While he's trying to be an arsonist? Could I spend my time doing that? I mean, I'm assuming it'd take about 10 minutes to try to get this windmill burnt down.
Yeah, sorry, say one more time.
I want to cast Detect Magic as a ritual, which takes about 10 minutes, and I'm going to try to use the time where he's trying to burn the windmill down to cast
Yeah,
that.
you want to try and cast. It's gonna take him probably around 10 minutes, maybe a little bit shorter.
That's kind of my thought. Is it's going to line up with when
so
he's coming back?
So we'll have Malachi wants to start detecting magic. What is Xeris trying to do? What is Xeris doing in this moment?
Just being vigilant, trying to keep an eye out for the hags and stuff.
Okay, eyes open, being perceptive. What is Kaylin doing?
I thought we darted out, Al. I thought we were out of here.
I mean, you guys are out, but then Constantine went back in to try and burn the place down. And now Malachi is trying to cast Detect Magic.
Are you trying to go back in there, Al?
No.
That's what I thought.
It would catch fire a lot sooner if more people would help.
I don't have any spells actually, so I can't help you with that.
I mean, I think you're burning the third kid alive, so.
No, I don't have anything.
I didn't see a third kid when, at least Trey, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but when I first scouted the place, there wasn't a third kid on that floor.
Yeah, correct. You did not see a third
He
kid.
might have always been in the attic.
Yeah, I'm not worried about burning the third kid.
How far is this?
And did Al say what he was doing? He's not going back inside.
Al, if he can, wants to escort Ishmark and Irene continually away from the tower.
Al wants to keep moving away from the tower that
Yes.
Constantine is actively trying to burn down, and also leaving Malachi.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he was doing, like prior to what they were doing.
And he's not gonna stop. He's just gonna keep. Does this change anybody else's? Okay. We're gonna go back to Constantine.
And Dez is probably flying around the third floor, just watching Constantine.
Okay. Is Constantine starting from the top, going down, starting from the bottom, going up? He's got what, like 5 flasks of oil?
Yeah, probably top down, just because the higher you go, the more likely
outside.
it's combustible. I can spider crawl all around wherever I find something that'll light. I'll start on the inside and then crawl around on the outside if I need to. The scaffolding, up to you how you want to do it. I'm just trying to light anything.
It is.
Okay, I'm trying to light everything.
Alright. Let me get you back in here.
So dead.
And I totally get that I might not be successful, but I'm willing to.
Yeah, so you're up on this third floor. This is where the kids were. This is where the windows are. There is a ladder going up into what you presume to be the attic. Are you going up there to oil it up?
Yeah.
Alright. As you climb up, you start dumping oil everywhere. and then suddenly the trapdoor slams shut behind you.
Slowly I turn, inch by inch.
The window.
You turn.
What's behind me?
You don't see anything.
Okay. I've got a torch with me is the way I envision this, right? Something that's lit. While I look around and see anything that I can just start poking fire against.
You said you see
Got
anything?
some oil.
I mean, yeah, you have your oil, you have your torch. You're locked up in this.
I start casting the oil around like holy water. Everywhere it goes, I start on flame.
Yeah, I mean the floor is wood, but the walls are stone.
Okay. Roof, I'm sure it's got rafters. There's a central post.
Yeah, it's like it's like a windmill grinder, so it's like one of those just a solid beam of wood that spins. I guess it's like what, like some kind of, it's like a gearbox in the middle, so some like electrical. I guess, yeah, I guess this is like where the windmill section connects to the, like the spindle of the grinder.
Yeah, I forget what that thing's called. It's the shaft that goes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, if I don't perceive that there's any immediate threat from that door closing, and I'm happy to roll perception if I need to, but I'm otherwise I'm just letting the mother back in, oiling it up.
There's no windows up here.
No windows.
Okay.
Okay.
Once I get some stuff starting to burn, and I'm gonna go back to the trap door, see if I can get it open and get out.
It doesn't budge.
And thus we find ourselves in a conundrum. Okay. I will use what do I got? How about the edge of my shield? Can I wedge it in between the one and see if I can wiggle it and get some movement out of the door itself?
No, it's not. There's really no gaps or anywhere you can wedge your shield. Let's take a quick break, everybody except for Constantine.
You gonna drag him?
You guys can talk amongst yourselves. The only thing, I don't know if everybody was kind of locked into their own activities after the chaos. So some of the PCs, some of you guys might realize that Constantine hasn't returned. I know
I was gonna say, yeah.
Dez was keeping an eye. Dez saw him go upstairs. Maybe Dez noticed it closing behind him or not, but
okay. If he saw that, Zaris would probably relay that to everyone.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to the party.
All right. What do you say?
John hasn't been pulled yet. I'm mid ritual. I'm not really like on this plane of thought, so I have no real perception of time at the moment.
Zaris is fine going back. The hags didn't touch him.
I'm pretty sure these children aren't looked at.
I don't think we're supposed to see this.
I don't think we're supposed to see this at all. I mean, he's dead, right?
He could. I mean, they could
If
be
we
talking.
all go back in there, we're dead.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's kind of just
Well,
a decision.
he said they were stronger together if there's 3 of them, right? So if we kill one, they might be super weak. I don't know how that works.
How
I
much
think they're all
damage did
strong, and they're just-
we do to
they're
that
ultra
one?
strong.
Yeah, true.
How much damage did we do to that thing? I mean, it was like 17s, 16s, 13s, and then like a whole slew of like 3s and 4s and stuff. No way, that's for real. That was 2.
No, it's for real.
That was for real?
That woke me up. My bad. That actually woke me back up.
That was the most cartoon snore I've ever heard in my life. I gotta get a
Bro.
I gotta get a timestamp for that snore. 3 hours and 15 minutes on the video. We will revisit that snore. I'm making a note. 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Brought me back to life.
3. What did you miss? Constantine went up into the attic. The door slammed shut behind him, and then he proceeded to light everything flammable on fire, and then went
Yeah, I
back.
do remember that.
Yeah, and then went back over to the door, and it wouldn't budge. And now, I don't think we're supposed to be able to see what's happening, but it looks like the hag turned back into a woman, and they might be talking it out.
Interesting.
But I don't think we're supposed to be able to see this.
I see nothing.
Yeah. I didn't for a moment there.
I'm still in the middle of my ritual cast. These kids are freaking me out.
Are they just like stiff?
I might
I
have.
think you're overthinking it. I think you mistook Dre's child voice for something creepier than it is.
Maybe,
They're just children.
but I'm just gonna finish this ritual.
Said,
See
are you
if
gonna hurt me like you're the hag?
exactly. None of us are women. None of us are the people that have been
I mean,
hurting
they're
him, right?
5 years old.
Yeah, they've been.
Well, it
being
doesn't
abused.
hurt to cast detect magic real quick.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no,
hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
They're just sketching me out. But detect magic has never worked, by the way. Dre has never let it, like, even when it's been a like semi-magical object later revealed 20 minutes later, it has never worked. He's just been like, yeah, you got nothing.
It
took that spell for no reason.
It found us the deed of the house and the windmill.
I thought I thought Constantine went in the room.
The book was glowing.
Oh, right. And that was weird because that seemed more mechanical than magical. But I guess it could have been a spell
Arcane.
that opened it. It could have
An
been a spell.
arcane mechanism.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you look at Kalen and he's just glowing over there with detect magic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
About to watch Charleston White versus Island Boy if anybody wants to watch. Kramer boxing match? Oh,
That's what's about to happen.
I did not mean to
Who's
leave.
joining?
No, this is Luke.
I
Tune
didn't-
into this shit.
Luke!
This is
Well, I
about to
can't.
be hilarious.
I didn't mean to leave my other call. Our session's not over. But
All right.
Aw,
We
Good
love
luck.
you,
we
Luke.
love you. We tuned in.
yeah.
Have a good time, brother.
I honestly thought we were
I
gonna
didn't mean to leave.
kill one of them.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get
They
one.
ran away.
Should I have not done that?
Yeah, I definitely
Like-
thought we were gonna get the one that we were beating on.
Like out of game, should I have not done that? I figured we were all about to die, so I was just like, run. I don't know. I thought we were running.
I thought so too.
But
Oh,
then it
that's
was
good.
like there was kids upstairs, and I'm like, well, I'll die. Like if it's about protecting kids, like my character, like,
Yeah.
I'll die for that. Dying saving children is a pretty honorable death for sure.
At that one point, John was like, "You just gotta leave us." I was like, "What? What do you expect me to do?"
No,
Yeah.
I was in full blown creating my new character mode, so I was like, yeah, dip later. Welcome back.
Oh shit, can you guys see this?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
we saw
Oh
nothing.
shit, my
We
bad.
didn't see
No,
a
we
hag
didn't see anything.
appear in the on the attic and then turn into a woman. No,
Shit.
we don't know any of that.
Ruined. I'm ruined.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, hey, the hag lady, the main hag lady, she was in the attic. I've negotiated our freedom for now. We need to hurry on up.
Okay, great. Let's go.
I've negotiated her death.
Charges
Done.
back in.
I just leave Des there.
Leroy
Hack at her some more.
Jenkins.
As soon as she kills Des, he pops back up, keeps pecking.
Is my detect magic done? Before we take off running?
Yes.
Anything weird with the kids?
No,
Anything
the
magical?
Kids, the only magic, and it's a strong source of magic, is coming from Al. That necklace he's carrying.
Oh, can you
Give
can
me.
you
Go
take
ahead.
away Tati's love?
You had 2 uses of it.
No, I mean, can you get rid of the big?
Oh,
golden
gotcha.
bubble?
Yeah, sorry. Can you not delete it?
No.
Okay, I'll delete it in a second. Yeah, you got a very strong
Just kidding.
magic reading off of that charm.
Okay.
What is it? Tati's love charm.
Okay.
Gosh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, you can do a check if you want to try and dig into it deeper, or you can get the heck out of here.
It says I learn at school if it has a school of magic, just passively. I learn the school of magic that it is, but I don't know if it's relevant or if it matters. I'm not really interested in it like that.
Yeah, School of Magic. You don't know.
Okay. Ismark, Irina, have either of you ever seen these children before?
No, but they do look like Barovian children.
Are either of them
That's-
Mary's daughter?
No, Mary's daughter is much older.
Ah,
Well, we can't take them to Velaki.
oh, they're from Barovia.
Right, and we're halfway to Velaki.
You guys are about like 80-90% of the way to Velaki.
Wait, why can't we take them to Valaki?
Because it's a 5 and 3-year-old who need to get back to their parents who are in Barovia.
They
can't
can take
just-
a wagon
We're gonna send a 5 and a 3-year-old on a wagon
with an escort.
in these lands? We are the escorts.
Better than being eaten by.
They can take a Barovian Uber, a boober.
Boober. I have not heard of this term. I would be willing if the group wanted to split to take them back. If someone wanted to go with me. But I mean, obviously I'm not going to go alone, so if everyone else just wants to go to Velaki, then I will we'll go majority if everyone's fine with that. But my vote is to definitely get these kids back to their parents. I mean, we're
There's
already
an agreement that the kids need to get back home.
that's 2.
We do need to check out the house again too, in case it's what Madame Ava was talking about.
Is that 3?
I'm tentative. I'm okay.
Do we have
going
a-
back, but
I'm just wondering if we could reason with them. I mean, technically, we're closer to Velaki, so they could be from Velaki. I want to ask the kids if the 5-year-old specifically. I'm assuming the 3-year-old can barely even talk. I mean, it's
I
Does-
can talk.
does the name Velaki mean anything to either of you? Do y'all know each other?
Mm-mm. This is. Oh, damn. What's her fucking names?
Mary.
No,
No.
her name is not Mary.
There's too many Marys. No more Marys.
Mary.
I'm Maui.
Not to be confused with Mary 1, 2, or 3.
The 3-year-old says,
I'm Mortal. I'm Fee.
He's
"Oh,
what?
boy."
Mordo?
Mortal.
Myrtle.
With a YT.
And that's a girl?
And yeah,
Okay.
little girl.
And I'm Fleek.
Okay, Fweek. Fweek,
That's his name.
does the name Velaki mean anything to you?
That's not a name. I don't think that's a town. I think.
Are you
Is that-
from there?
Is that where you're from?
We're from Barovia. But I don't know if we should go back to Barovia.
Have you ever been to Velaki?
No.
I just want to say that the hag was selling in Barovia, or that town that we're sending them back to.
While that's valid, their parents are probably there. We can't just take these kids.
You don't think
what
there's
if
an
the parents are
orphanage
the
in
ones who
Velaki?
offered them to the hags?
Then we need to kill the parents. Oh. At this point, are we still taking... Where are we at with our escort job? Because old lady, whatever, what was her name?
Madam Ava?
Madam Ava. She said that Irene would be an asset in killing Strahd, but are we still taking her and dropping her off? Like, we need to have a little powwow about like where this party is even going at this point and what even our objective is.
Hey,
Because did things change?
Here's what I'm going to recommend. I'm going to recommend that we take the kids to Velaki. Their parents in Barovia may be dead. We will explain the situation to the burgomaster in Velaki. They will have some sort of method for handling getting them back home or handling them as orphans or something of that nature.
I support that.
And we weren't staying in Velaki. Was my understanding. We're moving on through to the temple.
I don't hate it. Let's do that. Looks like you kids are gonna hang out with us for a little while.
Okay. I just don't want to go back home.
You guys.
All right, we're going back and killing them.
Maybe
You
when
can
we're
stay here. We're
maybe
going back in.
maybe when we're level 8. I wonder if we had like gained 2 levels if we had killed all 3 of them. We've
As
had
you
to have
guys.
perfect rolls the entire fight.
What the hell? I'm just missing all of my stuff. Give me just a moment to pull us up. Where's every- You guys continue down the road towards Velaki. As you continue, the old Slavic road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. The thick fog presses up against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. A dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are half a dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them. Oi, what are you lot up to? I was speaking to you. You fucking deaf.
Zaris?
We're just making our way through.
Downtown.
What are you up
You're
to?
making your way through. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, we're just on a hike, you know? Trying to make it to Velaki.
Oi, Jesus. Rosie, we got a funny one here.
Thank you.
Oi. What brings you to Velaki?
No, I've never been. Wanted to see the sights.
Yeah, he's a funny one, isn't he? Got cute eyes, too.
Thanks.
You guys still there?
Anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Um, where you lot from?
Not Barovia. You've never heard of it, I'm sure.
Hee hee ha ha.
No, I'm in
Many-
Ravenloft, if you want to know.
Alright, wise
Sorry,
guy.
not Ravenloft. Where am I from?
Oh.
Hold on. Yeah, I was looking where he's from.
Zadash is what I meant.
He's checking his underwear.
Zadash. I haven't heard of it. At least we haven't had
I warned ya.
anybody. Haven't had anybody come through from Zadash.
Close enough.
Boy. Anybody, any of you from Arnsburg? No? I guess not.
No.
It's a
Never heard of
shy lot.
Uh,
Mm,
No.
It's so long since we've had to talk about ourselves.
well, you guys are weird. Just stay out of trouble.
I
Welcome
used
to
to live in
Velaki.
Boston in the fall.
Say again?
I used to live in Boston in the fall. Just
Boston
saying.
the fall?
Boston, the
Boston.
fall.
Yeah, a bit late to the party. But,
Yeah, sorry. I
Alright,
Nothing
it's,
to drive, and I'm not driving well. Sorry, everybody. I need to get off.
so you getting off?
No, I just need to focus on driving.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Is this the
Well-
gates of Valaki? Have we arrived?
shit, you do not see the town from the hill you were coming down.
Oh, I was a little distracted with these
No, this
little ones.
is Valaki 2.
Ah, nice. Can you point me towards one?
Yeah, it's we should have passed it on the way here. You must have missed it.
Ah, dang. Next time, maybe.
Okay, get inside.
Quick question
Will do.
before we
Scav.
quick question before we proceed. Could you direct us to possibly the town's church and or orphanage? Basically,
orphanage.
basically just the general people's affair.
Yeah, we've got a church. Probably want to speak to Father Lucian. As far as an orphanage, it's haven't really had a need for one, but if you've got stragglers, Father Lucian should be able to point you in the right direction.
All right, thank you very much.
You're on the wrong side of town, though. You'll want to go all the way through. Just at the other gate, just outside the other, just inside.
Do
the
you
Just walk straight.
Yeah, okay.
You won't miss the church.
Gotcha. Assuming big steeple, probably.
Yes.
Do you gentlemen have a preferred place to
Excuse me.
Yes.
You look like a gentleman to you.
I mean, you have been
take off her
you've
helmet.
been gentle. Oh, my apologies. My apologies, my lady. Well, do you have a preferred place to eat and drink in the evenings whenever your shift is done?
Well, we're not allowed to drink much nowadays. Too many of our own causing trouble. But if you're looking for drink, check Blue Water Inn.
Thank you very much.
Again, straight, can't miss it.
Okay.
Center of town.
Thank you very much.
You
Appreciate
guys
your
want to
time.
get in the gates for any further questions, or stay outside with the devil spawn?
Inside
We
the gate
will
sounds good.
accept entry. Thank you.
Side.
Alright.
As we're walking away, Al says, I'm from Valmoria.
Who cares? Oh, right. Welcome to Valaki. Ismark kind of chimes in once you guys are in the safety of the gates. Yeah, I've never met Father Lucian, but I've heard of him. Probably not a bad idea to go have a chat with him.
Do you think we should get room and board and go see him first thing in the morning, or should we go see him this evening?
You guys are. I don't know why you're asking me, but
Fair enough.
I've got enough. I think I can afford us one night's room and board.
Let's do that then. After the windmill interaction, I think we're all a little bit worse for wear.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Shut up, Zars. But you have go Dez peck somebody.
Are you guys on
Okay.
this map?
If it
with
works,
me?
it works.
We are on the map, or I'm on the map.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm gonna go straight.
All right. Send it. Where we going? You guys tell me.
To the inn, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to the Blue Water Inn.
Blue coconut.
Point it out.
Point it out. Well, they said straight. They said straight. Can't miss it. I'm grabbing the whole group. I'm grabbing the whole group. We're moving as a unit. We're passing a lot of stuff. We're gonna have this town. We're gonna be in this town for 2 months. Any signage anywhere? Blue Water
Hey,
Inn.
hey, this looks like an inn. Can I investigate this building?
Hold on.
Investigate.
But yes,
It's
I'll
gotta
make it to the end. Gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building, with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. Right. Get everyone in here. Here we go. Chance. Where is everybody? Hold up, Al. Your friends aren't even here. Okay, everybody should be in here.
Constantine made it.
Where's the kids?
Oh my gosh. So
Mhm, mhm.
we need Ismark.
Bismarck, Irina.
We need
Freak and Myrtle.
Irina. God. Freak. We're just gonna go child 1 and 2. Bing boom. Okay. We should have everybody. Wait, did I get Ismark and Irina in here?
Yeah, I saw Irina. Yeah, they're there.
Oh. Okay. What are we doing?
Ismark, will you go and secure our rooms for the night, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ismark goes in and talks to the barkeep. Are you guys wanting me to do this conversation, or
well, he
you
said
do
that
something else?
he said that he had the coin, so I just assumed he'd do the booking.
Or are you guys, what are we trying to do? Are you guys just trying
There,
to hit the sack immediately?
I mean, there appears to be a lot going on here. How's everybody? I don't want
hang out.
I don't want to lose any opportunities to have a bunch of conversation, but we are running.
Me and Zara's corner this guy.
It's a girl.
Oh my gosh.
This girl. Man, really hard to tell in this town.
Hi there.
What's hard to tell?
The amount of beauty.
Oh. So, what brings you to town? You look like new faces?
Well, we had a couple kids, so we were trying to find an orphanage.
Oh, orphanage. Not one of those here, I'm afraid. Yeah.
You know any good couples that are looking for kids and couldn't have any?
No,
back in just a
afraid not.
Time is it? Can we tell?
It is actually pretty late. Yeah, it was dark when you guys were getting to the windmill. Actually forgot about that. So you guys ended up marching. Yeah, it's probably around midnight, even, could even possibly 2 a.m. Like it's late.
I say they
Okay,
could
well-
sleep with us tonight, and then we can do it first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we'll get them a good meal and then get them on the way.
Love it.
All right. What is... What? Just a minute. Yeah, you guys go up the stairs. I'm not... I guess I could pull everybody in. Let's see. So you'd be here where Al's walking. Looks like there's a 20-foot long balcony that provides a clear view of the bar and has a wooden railing carved with raven motifs. The tap room's many lanterns illuminate the rafters and cast ominous shadows on the peaked ceiling. Let me. Yeah, Ismark says we've got these 3 rooms here rented out for the evening. I'm getting this in here. So, if you guys just want to pick your rooms, we'll get some sleep and go see Father Lucian first thing in the morning.
Sounds lovely.
Is
Sounds good to me.
Mark. Irina is that one. Alright, where's everybody sleeping?
I'm in my bed.
I'm going to take room number 2.
I'm about to be in my bed. Try not to give him another clue.
Room number 2. We got the kids. All right. Anybody want to do anything else before bedtime, or are we ready for bed?
Eyes ready.
In every sense of the word.
Let's see. Do we want to pick up here?
After the long rest?
You guys want to do the long rest now?
Yes, please.
All right. Let me think.